Sanat, I think everyone is here. All right, finally, I'm just gonna like look at you guys for now. Uh, can you all see me? Probably this is the first time you all are seeing me. So, I want someone in your audience, so who will be like happy to like share their screen. So, and also I want one of you guys to download the Escalate Linux machine. Escalate Linux. I actually like gave you access to a folder. I already emailed you as well for the paid folder. There you can like find all the resources for privilege escalations. But before privilege escalations, you guys need to know like what is privilege escalations and what are Linux permissions and where do we use this topic and what are the previous steps? What are the steps before the privilege escalations as well? So first thing, does anyone know what exactly is privilege escalations here? I mean, everybody lower your hand. I want the persons like who know privilege escalations. What exactly is that? For those who know, like, please raise your hand. You guys know Manoj Kumar, privilege escalations, and Godugu Sai Saran. Mirdul, okay. You are an exception just for today because I already know you personally. So, but yeah, other guys, please turn on your cameras. See, we need to know like that it is specifically you that is on the camera. So yeah, it would be great if you turn on your cameras. I mean, like most of you guys are on your cameras, but other people. Venu, Manoj Kumar, Charan, I don't care, Anka Mugurunaru. Camera on just cameras, please, cameras, boys. I don't care, sorry, bro. I didn't get you, bro. So I want one from the audience to share your screen later. But in the meantime, Array, Sanat, the presentation starts. You can start the presentation. Uh, I'll explain what exactly it is. Like we both will explain it together, and you guys will be like learning how to escalate privileges in a machine using some bunch of tools. And Nikhil will be streaming he's the hacker of the week. He will be streaming the whole thing today. Share your screen for now. But before that, I want everyone to like introduce yourself. Like, let's start from Kumar. Kumar, I want to know about you, bro. I just want to know like what exactly you're doing and why did you join the workshop today? Hello? Can you all hear me?
Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
Okay. I'm just asking I'm just asking you guys like why did you guys join the workshop today? Like what's your goal and what you want to learn today exactly? Okay, so guys, this is a workshop, bro. You need to speak. I'm asking why did you guys join the workshop today? And also like, you actually are here to learn privilege escalations, right? I want to know like about you, like what are you doing? Like are you studying or are you like, in a job? So everybody just like, speak up. Can I tell? Yes, Suman. Yes, bro. Yes, you can tell. On.
Hi, hello, Bhaiya. I am from Bihar, and I am studying in BTech first year. And
Job, man.
I came here because I want to learn ethical hacking. There was one workshop in our college regarding ethical hacking. From there on, I got interest regarding this ethical hacking. That's why I want to know. Since I want to explore this. field.
Okay, Suman, just curious, what did they teach you in your first workshop?
Means they taught they means so they show us different things. For example, they show us creating one malware. I don't know means how he, means not creating, but he was installing a malware in someone else's laptop and showing that see how we can hack this and like that stuff.
Okay, Suman, I'll tell you
Means
what's
I'm
going on today. See,
yes
that
sir.
is just a basic CyberRAD and social engineering toolkit they have taught you. See, that is everyone, see, most of the hackers who do that doesn't even know what exactly is an operating system, and they just like watch some YouTube video and they just teach you back. So that's the thing I'm telling you. Here, ask everyone here, like, see, the people that they teach social engineering toolkit and what exactly the other one, Z Pisher, Next Pisher, these guys are just like attracting you to make some money out of you. Here, we won't teach you that. And what we are exactly going to teach you is it's completely advanced and beginner as well. So today we'll start with the beginner topics. So I'll tell you what exactly is the workshop agenda. Sanat will be explaining you what exactly is pen testing, and also he'll be present. He'll do a just small presentation on the privilege escalations, and I'll help you guys with the privilege escalations as well. And then I'll tell you guys what exactly are the Linux permissions, and also I'll be providing you with the resources. I already emailed you all the resources, and then you guys will be like doing a bit of privilege escalations in one of a target machine to practice your skills. Okay, so first things first. um right now, Sanat, and also like someone told that they did a CH certification. Who's there? That's good, bro. I completed CH. Manoj Kumar, bro, you gotta like open your camera, bro, here. And the others, Charan, are you here? Can you like open your camera? Hello, Charan. Yep. Just turn on your cameras, guys. See, we're not eating you here. All right. So, first thing, what exactly is pen testing? Sanat, can you like open your, can you start the slides? We'll just get the workshop started today. Yeah, we're sharing the screen. I think it's the wrong slide, bro. Is the pen testing. We'll start with the pen testing and then we'll slowly move on to the file systems and all. So, pen testing, simply, okay, what exactly is pen testing? Anyone of you have any idea? Like, what is penetration testing? Come on, guys. Anyone like who has idea? You can like raise your hand and like you can speak. So most of you guys don't know pen testing. Like you guys know pen testing. Yep, speak up, bro. Like someone raised their hand. Tell us exactly is pen testing. Yep, you can like turn on your mic and speak, bro.
In layman language, we can say that we are brute forcing or want to enter, means we want to get the permission of that whatever we are. For example, we are working on a website. We will try to get that. We will try to get the permission of the admin, something like that. But it's a kind of pen testing. It will come under pen testing.
The one you told is Susanna. Yes, you can speak.
Is it like another name of ethical hacking, where people in the organization conduct a series of activities to find the vulnerabilities in the systems and the weaknesses, and then give suggestions to improve them?
That's almost clear definition. That is exactly. But pen testing is not similar to ethical hacking, because in ethical hacking we do report writing and like the blue team analysis as well. So you will be like doing analyzing. Pen testing is where you're like testing your organizational systems or the systems in your enterprise level, where you will be like running a bunch of exploits and where you will be following a certain framework. For example, in my organization, I asked my pen testers to use MITRE so that they can like think like an adversary. So that's a framework where you're going to follow a set of steps to achieve the goal. What is the goal there? The goal is like a weakness, finding the weakness, and then it will be like written as a report and will be sent to another team. So what exactly will be happening after they do the pen testing is they will analyze that, okay, this is what's going on, and they will be like doing bunch of secure coding if there is any errors in the program where so for example, did anyone hear about the PHP juggling? That's like a bug. If there is a bug as well, so it's not about like finding weaknesses as well. A bug can be a weakness, for example. So if there is a bug, for example, when you pass an array in the password section with the correct username, and what exactly is going to happen is it's going to vomit the string sometimes. Like that's called as PHP juggling. That's one of the vulnerability, and that's one of the bug that is like really popular these days when people do hard coding. When you hard code your password, that's one of the PHP juggling bug. And also, see, there are like many other bugs as well. Like for example, you need to like test your system against the local file inclusion. Okay, I'm going to do a bit of pen testing and see, okay, if this works. Like, okay, for example, in the Google Meet link itself, you had like a DHN and then there is a question mark. It says auth user is equal to 0. Can you see that in the Google Meets link? What exactly is your identity there? Auth user is equal to 0. You will be like seeing a separate URL for this link. And for me, it says authorized user is equal to 0. And I don't know if you guys are having numbers, but yeah, see, if there is something like that, you can also sometimes run a command line. You can run a command parameter there. For example, you can like run command is equal to and create a reverse shell as well from the total target URL, from the URL itself. And also, there are like a lot of vulnerabilities these days in the system. So you have to like check out like even a bug, you can use it to find the vulnerabilities. But according to me, pen testing, it's about like testing vulnerability, testing bugs, but not fixing it. It's about like testing to achieve the goal. Once you have completed the testing, you need to achieve at least one target goal as well. So that's for me, a proper pen testing is, which is a fail-safe mechanism. It means you're actually thinking like a hacker itself. You're actually a hacker. You're thinking like a hacker or a red team expert or a professional pen tester, you know, and you're working with a flow of tools and flow of techniques. Sometimes you might follow a cyber kill chain method. Sometimes you'll follow a framework. And then you'll be like testing interrelated systems. Like for example, okay, if this has something, you found out this system is vulnerable to local file inclusion, what you're going to do, the next step. The thing you're going to check is if that is having any servers or not. If it is having a server, what exactly you're going to check? From there, I'm going to check if it is having a index page or if the entire page is coded in PHP. If it is coded in PHP, I can like run a filter using base 64 encoding, and I can like vomit the strings with an encoded base64 format. Like that's one of the example we did in the PWN lab in the last week, which is a free workshop. So we do like vulnerable assessment every day. Susanna, yep, you have a doubt. You actually raised your hand from a long time. Okay, all good. And there are like many ways to pen test as well. There are like not a single tool. There are like hundreds of tools. So first thing I'm going to tell you how exactly are going to pen test. You guys are doing how exactly you're going to do a pen testing. How exactly you're going to do like basic ethical hacking. How exactly you guys are going to do like there is a person who completed CH. Bro, I want to know like how exactly what are the steps you follow when you are like assessing a system for its vulnerabilities. Manoj, I think you are the person who said like you completed your CH. Manoj, okay, all good. Guys, why you guys turn off your cameras, man? This is really horrible. All right, and Sanat, can you open on the new slide? Like just change the slides. So these are the objectives. And the first one, you guys actually said it correct, like finding the weaknesses. And the other one, when it comes to an organization, for example, there is a NIST framework. Some of the organizations follow a framework called as a NIST. And every organization follows like a single or multiple frameworks. In an organization, they have like security controls. I mean, for example, okay, what we can do is, if you go to the NIST framework, I'll show you something from my screen. Can you see my other screen? So I'm just gonna like show you something interesting. Yes, perfect. That's all I want to know. Just have to like move to a different screen because the screen is big and it's easy for me to like actually like, say what I'm meant. But give me a second. I can see you here. As long as I can see you, I'm all good. Let's go to Mitre. What exactly is this? This is a framework. So, for example, let's consider a organization. These are the sub techniques. It's all right. Let's go to matrices, enterprises, and navigator. If you go, so for example, let's create a layer. Let's create a layer on enterprise in an organization, how exactly the things are going to happen. So when it comes to pen testing, this is a framework. It tells how a hacker thinks to attack a enterprise. What is the first technique? We have a reconnaissance. So in reconnaissance, they are like active scanning. There are like bunch of techniques here. So what is he going to do? Scanning IP blocks. So, and there is like a vulnerability scanning and a wordless scanning. So there are like bunch of scannings as well. And also you can actually like gather victim host information, like client configuration, firmware, hardware. So from here, you can actually, what exactly you can do? So it is everything in here is interrelated. So the thing, privilege escalation, is a technique which comes after execution and persistence. So when you get access to a certain account, the one we are talking today is complete privilege escalation. So once you get an access to a certain account, you need to elevate the privileges to get the higher accesses. How do we elevate the privileges? The most common techniques are like abusing the binaries, and the other one is like the mechanism control abusing. And also you can like go here, like you can like create a process. For example, you can like add a binary in the root if the binary is like, manipulated. We will do that. We'll do everything. What exactly are the binaries? For example, cat, it's a binary. So for example, the cat binary is doing something, you can like modify that as well. And then you can like add that to the path and you can like execute it. I know most of you guys are not understanding this at the beginning because it's the reason we are having a practical lab. And also one of you guys will be sharing screen where you'll be like learning at least like 4 or 6 ways to escalate privileges here. And now So this is a framework an organization can follow. This is a strict framework, and this is still in use. And also, this framework is an open source. If an attacker thinks like this, I mean, as a attacker, you guys need to think like an hacker as well. When you are in a organization at an enterprise level, you need to follow this certain like methodologies to get an access, like the impact. You need to create an impact. So where exactly is going to impact? This is the thing you're going to find out at the end. What exactly is going to affect the target system? So these are the flow of techniques here. So first is the reconnaissance. Reconnaissance is where you can like gain the, information data, like the victim data, and also you can like gain the phishing information, or else you can like find the information from the breach forums. Those are some of the reconnaissance techniques. And then resource developments, creating reverse shells and injection access. Like what are you going to do? Injecting the reverse shell into the system. And once you inject the reverse shell, you can like execute a bunch of scripts there. Like for example, what I do, once I get a reverse shell, I'll use a script called linpiece.sh in a Linux system, and then see what are the vulnerabilities there. And then I'll find out what are the persistent techniques. Like for example, if there are like set user IDs, the one where you can like run as user and the root at the same time, I'll use some of those persistence techniques to gain access to the root users. So then we are in the privilege escalations. From there, you can like gain the information and you can like evade defenses. Like for example, once you gain access to the root, you can like manipulate the users. You can add a user. From there, you can like change the defenses in the system. And then you can like, once you're the root as well, you can also like check the shadow files. And there will be a bunch of hashes you can crack, and you can get access to the users in the shadow file. So there are like a lot of techniques there. From there, there is a lateral movement. Once you get access to the higher user, what you can do? You can do a bunch of remote procedure calls and go into a different system from there. So you can affect this thing like on a whole enterprise level. And also from there, what you can do is simply, you can like execute some malwares to make the system completely down. So the ransomware, how did they do that? For example, a attacker is sending you a phishing link. What exactly he's going to do? He's going to send you a phishing link. I mean, for phishing link, it starts from the persistent technique here because he already did all these steps. From there, he's going to get access, and he's going to like shut down your system. Like that's the impact, or else he's going to ask you some ransom to pay. That's a ransomware. So this is the impact. What exactly happened? Like data encrypted from the impact. So this is the thing. This is the outcome of a ransomware attack. And also what you can do, like account access removal or data destruction. I mean, if you don't pay money, it's going to destroy your data, obviously. So these are a bunch of things that are going to happen. Like, so how you guys can like interrelate these things in a framework? So this is a technique that you're going to use. So for example, wordless scanning. I'm just going to double click on this, and where exactly I can see. So you can like click on view technique, and there what exactly they can do like from these techniques. So every company has a framework, proper framework that they are going to follow. When you get a job as a pen tester, you're going to follow a certain framework. So this is one of the things. Who is 𝐶𝐨𝐵? You joined the meeting just now. Sanath, can you check if he's a legit person or not? Just curious. Okay, good. See, this is a tactic in reconnaissance, and there are like bunch of sub tactics as well. For example, you can check here. You can click open link in new tab and check what exactly are the sub tactics inside this, and what exactly it's going to detect. So, in the network traffic, is going to do some active scanning. So that is where he's going to do that, like detection. This is one of the detection thing, and this is a framework. I'm not going to teach you the entire framework because it's going to take you at least like 6 or 7 hours. So this is an overview, like how exactly a pen testing assessment is performed. And also in an organization, they actually like give you like bit of score ratings as well. Like they color something like this in a color coding. They just add some colors and like give it like a value, like, and how and if the total value is high, it depends on like how exactly the threat level is as well. So every system has like a KPI. For example, in my organization, we have like a KPI of like 2000 or something. That means it's high, 1500 medium, and like 500 is a basic risk we can take. And there is a risk also. There's a risk level that depends on the KPI, that depends on the score. Like, for example, you got something like this. This score is 50. This total score needs to add up to some number, and that number determines the risk level of your organization. So that's how the KPIs are done in the organization. I'm just giving you a debrief. Like when you work in a company, this is what's going to happen. And also, Sanath, can you go back to your screen share? I'll just stop this so that I can like show these guys another one. In there, they said about security controls. I can't see your screen, bro. Can you like reshare that again? Close it and reshare it. Yeah, perfect. So validate security controls. Okay, where security controls are chosen by the analysts. Bunch of analysts, they select a bunch of security controls. I mean, not exactly analysts. There are like people with the higher roles, like an architect. These guys actually do some threat modeling in an organization, and they select a bunch of security controls. So these security controls can be like used in two ways: in pen testing, and also can be used against the attacker like me or like some random guy, some random hacker outside the organization. So these security controls are like a perimeter, like where you can, to what level you can hack the system. What exactly these security controls can be: firewalls, intrusion detection system, and also sometimes in the olden days they used to have like WAF filters, WF filters. So these are a bunch of the things. And then after the pen testing is done, it's used for like the assessing the incident response. So for example, if there is a major vulnerability that can actually lead to a 0-day attack, so then you need to like be careful, like the security score is gonna like rise up, and then you need to like assess that immediately and then create an incident response plan. See, there are like a bunch of frameworks where you can actually do that. We can like talk that thing in the real cybersecurity. Here you're like learning how to do a bunch of pen testing. So go to the next slide, bro. Types. I mean, obviously, like most of you guys are like corporate, like you might have had this, like you can like do the same thing for the software as well. Simple, black, white, and gray. There is nothing much about the black box as well. And black box, see, for example, if you're like a new guy in a new organization and you have like a little bit of knowledge, I mean, it doesn't actually fall in the black box, it falls under the gray box, you know, like a bit of partial knowledge, and you know how to do pen testing, yep, then it's a different thing. And when you're like a completely a newbie and you are actually going, I mean, for example, you don't know what exactly the target machine is. You're not getting like any results. For example, you're scanning a target machine and it doesn't give you like anything. For example, all the ports are closed. There are like a bunch of ports open, but you don't know what to do because it's completely new there. I mean, usually like in most of the organization, what's going to happen is it's like a black box testing, because the testing range may change within time. When you like gain insights, you can like perform the testing more effectively. Once you like gain insights of the vulnerabilities in your organization, you can perform a white box testing. I mean, at the start level or the entry level, usually like when the organization is completely new, usually like start with the black box testing. Because you won't be knowing what are the vulnerabilities in the organization. I mean, you might know what ports we are running the servers on, like what clients we are doing, what exactly the mail protocols we are following. There are like bunch of stuff like within the whole organization. See, to do a pen testing on a whole organization, you need at least a team of like a lot of people, not exactly like 2 or 3. Is the reason every organization is like dependent on security operations centers these days. So there is a red team that does the pen testing and all. They find out the vulnerabilities. So there will be like at least 50 to 60 red team people. I mean, they work like really like fucking hard. In my company, we have like a lot of them, like more than like 100. We have like more than 100 like red team people, and then we have like a separate pen testers as well for an enterprise level at a different place. So we have like a 50 group of pen testers, and they're like 3 senior pen testers. They work under me. And again, when it comes to like analysis, there will be a blue team that does all the analysis, and there will be like telling it to the developer. See, cybersecurity is not only related within the hackers. They need developers as well. I mean, who is going to code the software for you, bro? Who is going to recode the everything? See, if you find the bug, I mean, obviously you are not doing any bug bounties there, but if you find a bug as a red team guy, as a developer as well, you'll be like finding the bugs. Someone might be able to find the bug because as a developer, you will be following a certain mechanisms as well to find the bugs. There will be like continuous testing, continuous maintenance, and also continuous production as well. So there are like a bunch of techniques you're going to follow. It's like you're going to follow the software development lifecycle to maintain a secure software. Everybody knows SDLC. Like, who doesn't know SDLC? Please raise your hands. Software development life. Oh, bro. I mean, I want to know, like, are you like doing bachelor's, right? In which field? Just curious. Shomani and Wasim. Software development life cycle. Guys, come on. Okay, I'll explain you SDLC, what exactly SDLC is. See, for example, you need to like create a software. What exactly you're going to do? You're going to gain some vendor. First thing you're going to get is some vendor requirements. And then from vendor requirements, you're going to like set up a team, and then you're going to discuss on the project, and you're going to plan on how you're going to do the thing. And then you will be like assigning the team. As a team, you will be like doing different roles. And then you will be like creating the software, the coding part, and then testing part, then maintenance. And if there are like any errors when it comes after the testing, it will be like going back to its first stage or like previous stage, which is the coding. And also in the maintenance, if there are any faults, it will be like going back to the coding as well. And then again, they will test it. It's just like a continuous iterative process. So it's just like, they're like waterfall model, and they're like other things when I think they might be teaching you in your bachelor's. That's the thing. But again, in the pen testing itself as well, it is the same thing. If you find a vulnerability, you're gonna like give it to a blue team, they're gonna fix it. Again, you're gonna test on the same system if there is a vulnerability or not, and then again you're like going back. If the vulnerability still exists, yep, you're gonna ask them to fix, and it's going to like, it's a continuous process. If you find something new, you're going to fix it. And if you find something new, you need to maintain the vulnerabilities as well. In manual testing, all this topic, I did not get you, I don't care. You have to be a bit clear. Sir, can you move to the next slide? So that's the life cycle. Planning, I already told you, it's just the same thing. The last step is the privilege escalation, which is one of the most important steps that you guys are going to learn today. There are like horizontal and vertical. I want to know like what exactly is horizontal and vertical from your own words, because after learning that, I want to like, see, you will be like learning obviously today privilege escalations. But before learning privilege escalations, I want to teach you something as well. Sarath, this is the thing, like planning what exactly you're going to do. Then you'll be like doing a bunch of vulnerability scanning, and then, you know, basic hacker techniques, information gathering, you know, testing, and you're going to do some persistent techniques, and also you're going to create some reverse shells and gaining access to the system, and then, you know, checking the access and monitoring the access. And also once you're within a user, you're going to check for the permissions, environmental variables, paths, and binaries that you can execute. I'll tell you a simple tool that's going to give you like a whole report in escalation of privilege. That is the best tool for Linux, and also for Windows as well. There is a single tool. You don't need to use like multiple tools. I'm just going to make your life easier. So this is a basic step again in reconnaissance and vulnerability scanning. Information, you need to know what exactly the environment or what exactly is the enterprise level that you are like doing a bit of pen testing. You need to know the scope and the objectives as a pen tester. So the scope is to find the vulnerabilities within this department. For example, the finance department has a different set of softwares, and your only goal is within the finance department, okay? And sometimes you need to like go out of the scope. For that, you need to like take some special permissions if the finance department is interrelated to any other department. So in my team, everything is interrelated. So what I do is I just give the permissions. Like I'll just tell them the scope is, see, whatever it is interrelated, and within this department, just do all the testing. That's it. Don't go too far. That's it. And if they go too far as well, it is considered as a breach, because see, you need to like follow the rules within the company. Pen testing is not a easy job. Like if you do something wrong, they might screw you up, or else you might get some penalties and you'll be like fired. I mean, an organization won't be firing you, but it will be like counted as a breach, which is not a good thing. And risk assessment. Risk assessment is a boring step. See what exactly the risk it can carry if you have this set of vulnerability. That's the question. So for example, I'm just going to tell you, like, I'm just going to give you a small thing. What exactly are the vulnerabilities? If the file, I want you to Google right now. Just Google. What exactly are the vulnerabilities if the passwords are hard coded? You can like Google. Just Google that and just tell me the answers. I want you all to like, tell me the answers right now. Like at least one of you guys. If you guys tell, I might be knowing like. Come on, guys, just Google. And also, if you guys have any doubts, just ask me right now. We went like a bit of topics here. Just ask me like what you guys are having doubts. If you guys have any doubts, just speak up, bro. Everyone. Mahendra, Manoj, Midul, Nikhil, Shomani, Rajavamshi, Pandeshwara. WAP versus pen testing, bro. Both are same, bro. So see, that's just a name, man. It's just a simple name these guys are giving to the pen testing these days. Previously, like, see, there is a difference, but to be honest, I would consider that still as a pen testing. It's not like, it's just same thing, like vulnerability assessment. You're gonna like assess the vulnerabilities. That's a sub process in pen testing itself. It's just a role. That's it. People are just giving it like bunch of stupid names like Red Team, Security Operations Center. This is just a boring thing. It's just like to make the things look fancy. Nothing much. I would say that pen testing is pen testing. That's it. I don't want to give it like red team, blue team, purple team. Okay, purple team is something different entirely. See, it depends on like network, website, or also on like the bunch of target systems. For example, Mirdul, what are you gonna do? You are a bug bounty hacker. You are a bug bounty finder. So what you will do? You are just gonna call me. Hey, bro, I want to do some. This workshop is not on Bubsuit, bro. Well, if I want to explain Bubsuit, it will be a different workshop. We will be doing Bubsuit as well. And also, don't worry. I actually gave you all the resources, like all the cheat sheets. I happen to keep every cheat sheet, like the best cheat sheets across. I happen to put in the Instec open source. So you guys don't have to worry about anything. Like if you have any doubts, just go to my Drive link and check all the cheat sheets you can find. But again, like see, in an operating system as well, you can do. And also if you want to do a pen testing on my website, you need to like take a service level agreement, and then I'll tell you some scope and the objectives that you need to achieve. And you will be like doing pen testing on my website, like you will be like given access to the target system, and then you'll be like finding the bugs. If there is any bug, you're going to report it to me. So that's how the bug bounty program is as well. But usually I'm not allowing that on my website right now. If you do that, you will be like, fine, there is a privacy terms and conditions you got to check on a website before doing a bug bounty, because some websites actually don't allow bug bounty. So that's a problem, guys. So just make sure if they allow the bug bounty, and make sure to email them to get access to a bunch of, pen testing on their website. Trust me, like you guys can actually like use the cheat sheet that I sent you and like directly, just send a random email to some guy and you can like actually achieve something. I'm not joking. If you know how to like use Linux, trust me, you can like use the bunch of cheat sheets that I provided you, and you can like actually do a bit of pen testing and actually find a bug as well. I actually found like literally like hundreds of bugs in my target systems like these days. That is within like 1 year. That is way back in 2019. That is when I got my offensive security certification. And from there, like, Sanath, move on to next slides. So we did not even make the slides lengthier. We just this is the, yep, will lead to password guess as well. Yep. And also the other thing that I told you, like hard-coded passwords can also lead to vomiting a string. The vomiting a string which can actually be some sensitive information as well sometimes. Sometimes it can be an index link. Sometimes it can be a directory as well. So that is actually a problem. Yep, good answer, bro. And after this, I'll actually give you all tasks. So today's workshop, to get a certificate, you guys have to complete tasks. I'm not going to give you a certificate easily. We are not like the other guys, like we're going to teach you like a bunch of social engineering toolkit and hey, I'll give you a certificate. Now you're a hacker. We are not like that, bro. I'm actually telling you, we are actually a bit strict to when I'm giving a certificate as well. And also this certificate, you can use it on your LinkedIn and you will be like receiving with my director ID on that. So you can like go to the Australian Business Registry's website and you can search up my director ID and it will show up my name as a director of your organization. So that's the other thing. You will be like receiving it from a official. So I'm actually a government official. So you're actually receiving something valuable that you can actually show up in your jobs as well. But that is only when you do the set of tasks that I'm going to give you. I'll be emailing you after the workshop is done. This is a thing that you already know, the initial axis lateral movement. That is the one that I showed you in the framework. So this is a bit of small thing, a process of framework. So initial axis, what exactly is the initial axis? You'll find what exactly the target system is. You'll be like gaining access to that, like an initial foothold by creating a reverse shell or by using a SQL injection, or 1 is equal to 1. That's the other thing you can do. Or else like you're going to barf a string like by passing an array. There are like a bunch of other techniques as well that you're going to do to gain the access, or else you can like use a MSF console, something like that. And then there is a lateral movement. Okay, what is a lateral movement? So lateral movement, I'll tell you what exactly the lateral movement and when it can occur. A simple example is when you're navigating into the etc/shadow file. That is when you're going to get access to the root. After escalating privilege, you'll be like getting an access to root, and then you can do a bunch of lateral movements to the shadow file and you can like crack the hash. So once you crack the hash, you'll be like gaining access to the other users. So that is actually what kind of privilege escalation is that? So that is a vertical privilege escalation. Sorry, that's not a vertical. That's actually a downline privilege escalation where you're like going from root to the user. Usually like you'll be like starting from a user 6 and you'll be like going to the root. From there, you'll be doing a lateral movement to a shadow file and you're going to crack the hashes and then you're going to get the access to the other users as well. So that is in Linux. In Windows, that's a different process again. In Windows, you're going to use a different tool called WinPiece to gain an access to the command shell. From there, you're going to gain the access to the bunch of users. And then it's up to you guys. You need to find out once you gain access to the super user, how are you going to find the password? That's a task as well. So remember this task and you can just write it down so that we're going to give that to the people like today. I just told you on like how to do that in Linux, but in Windows, you got to do that on your own. And also the other thing you can do is, see, it's simple, bro. Every server, it depends. Like server has an operating system it actually hosts. Every server has a set of directories connected to your operating system or connected to like multiple systems in a group, in a cloud. It can host like active directories. For example, a Windows active directories where you can like do a bunch of NTLE relay attacks, where you can like send a add certificate for NTLE authentication and then gain an access to the shell. From there, you can like check the passwords for the users in the active directories. And also you can like see if they are hosting any Apache servers by going into like, if that is a, Linux, you can like go to the etc and then there will be like WordPress or something like if that is a WordPress, so you can like go to the WordPress under the etc folder or www and check for the config default.php or like a configuration files where there will be a bunch of user and password credentials. And go to the different slides itself, the privilege escalations. Reporting and remediation. This is the last thing the blue team will do. That is nothing related to you guys, but Sanath is going to give that as well. So what are you going to do like after you found out the vulnerabilities? So another slide, please. It is the basic thing. Collaborative approach. So what are you going to do? A bunch of group of pen testers, they'll come together and write the report. If you have the same report, you're going to skip that and write the report and send it to some blue team guy. That idiot is going to analyze and send it to the developers. Yeah, bro, fix this thing or else I'm going to He's gonna give some warnings. It did actually happen in one of the team. He actually got pissed off, like the blue team guy, and he's like, "Bro, if you're not gonna do that, I'm gonna fuck you up." Like, eh? They actually fired this guy. Like this blue team guy is a crazy person. He's always, I mean, he's actually LGBTQ, so he's a gay. He doesn't. That's the other thing. So, yeah, these are the considerations. So I already told you there will be a set of scope and objectives, and also confidentiality, integrity, and authenticity. It will be between you and the guy whom you're working for. So, next slide. Done. That's it. Now, I want you to teach you. Like, I want one of you guys to share your screens. Volunteers, come on. I want one of you to share your screens. And also, from here, like, did you guys have any doubts, like what exactly pen testing is? You can ask me right now. If you have doubts, raise your hands. No doubts? If you guys have no doubts, please type yes in chat so I can like continue on to the next one. You have doubt, Mirdul? Wait, you guys are having doubts, or you? Okay. You guys are telling me to go on to the next slide. Okay. All good. I was like, okay. You guys are having doubts. Too many doubts. Okay. I'm happy to clear them. How many doubts you have as well? So next thing we are gonna do, what we're gonna do? Come on. I want one of you guys, beautiful guys, to share your screens. And also, did you guys receive the emails that I sent you? The email access to the paid course, the escalation of privilege, the drive link. Yeah, check in your spam folder to check the drive link. I happen to give you some important resources. Are who invited Red Hack, man? अरे ध्रुव बोस इसको काय को दिया? Yes, received. Okay, good. There, I want one of you guys like to download the Escalate Linux machine. That's a pen testing environment. By the way, when you download the machine, be careful, guys. Make sure to create a copy. Create a copy of the machine, or else take a snapshot once it is in the virtual box. I'll tell you what exactly is that. But right now, I want you guys to share your screen, so I can explain you guys what are the file system permissions now. Download it, good boys. I want one of you guys to share your screens. Anyone. Yep, download it. Okay, it's all right. I want one of you volunteers, one of you in the workshop to share your screens. Jayvardhan, nice man, Red Hack. Good boy. Close, open up your Kali Linux. So today I'm going to teach you. I just want to ask you all, do you guys know about the Linux file permissions? నీకు పీడబ్ల్యూకే ఎందుకు రా ఉన్న మిషన్లు సాల్వ్ చేయి ఫస్ట్ పెద్ద పీడబ్ల్యూకే సాల్వ్ చేస్తాడంట వీడు చంపేస్తాయి. So yeah, it might look a bit of beautiful, but he doesn't know anything there. He's just gonna like ask, he's just watching the videos there, that's it. He's a hacker boy. So right now, I want you guys to open the terminal. Arey bot, terminal. So Linux file permissions, full screen please. Full screen and increase the font size. So what I'm going to teach you right now is, do you guys know about the file permissions and how to set file permissions? And do you guys know about chmod or anything like that? Just I want to know like what do you know like regarding the file permissions? Yes, Manoj, do you know about the file permissions? Yes. Yep.
Yes,
And okay.
Change mode.
Huh? Bro, chmod everyone knows, bro. It's all right. Do you know about the? Okay, it's all good. Okay. See, we are going to do a bit of. We are going to create a sample file and show you like how exactly we're going to do the file permissions. Yeah. Bro, ch777 everyone knows, bro. It's all right. Everyone knows that. But you need to know about the group and the owner, user, and the others. So open up the thing, like create a sample file, bro. Create a directory. First, I want to create a sample directory. So mkdir. We're going to create a directory under the name Sanath. Directory Sanath. Wow. So how do you check the directory permissions? Show, bro. అరే చంపేస్తారా నేను అన్నా డైరెక్టరీ పర్మిషన్స్ అన్నా నువ్వు గిట్లా అయితే ఓఎస్సిపి మిషన్ కాదు బాట్ మిషన్ కూడా వేయలేవు. ఎల్ఎస్ కాదు ఎల్ఏ కొట్టినాడు క్రేజీ ఆడు. నైస్. ఆడ బయటికి పోయి చూపి అక్కడ ఏమున్నాయో నాకు తెలియాలి, అందుకే వీడు ఏదేదో పెట్టిండు, అందుకే లోపలికి పోయి ఫైల్ పర్మిషన్ చూపించిండు. సో యాక్చువల్లీ వెంట్ ఇన్సైడ్ వాంటెడ్లీ సో దట్ దేర్ ఆర్ లైక్ సమ్ జంక్ స్టఫ్ దట్ ఈస్ స్టఫ్ అవుట్ సైడ్ ద డైరెక్టరీ దట్ హీ డజంట్ వాంట్ యూ గైస్ టు సీ. సో జస్ట్ లెటింగ్ యూ నో. సో type in ls create some file, create a random file. LSDR. Bro, are you selling drugs?
Sorry.
అరే అన్నా నువ్వు ఫైల్ క్రియేట్ చేయమంటున్నారు అన్న, డైరెక్టరీ కాదు. they're asking you to create a file. Use v, nano or pass a string and give an output into some random name. Try doing some crazy shit like that. Nano cunt. Wow. Bro, please put a proper name, please. This is a professional workshop. Nano PWK, good boy. Type something inside there, click enter. Type something. Type something. We are in the paid workshop, okay. Manoj, you raised your hand. Manoj Kumar, yes bro, speak up. Save that. Control S and Control X. So, how do you check the file permissions? So in the file permissions, what are the permissions does the file have here? What are the permissions? Who are the owners? The first one, the first three is the user. User has the read and write, and the group only has the read permissions, and the others have read permissions too. The first three, what మీద ఇట్లా డాష్ RW మీద నువ్వు ఒకసారి ఇట్లా నీ అది తీసుకెళ్ళు, దాన్ని కాపీ చేస్తున్నారు చూపి ఇట్లా డాష్ RW. ఓన్లీ PWK దాంట్లారా బుల్లే. So first three digits dash RW. This tells about the permissions of the user. Okay. And the other one here dash R dash, which tells that the group has the read permissions and the others also have the read permissions. If you take the directory on the top, the dot directory, it tells that the user only has read, write and executable permissions, but the group and the others cannot enter into the dot directory. If you see the other one, top dot. And if you see the top one, normal dot, it tells about the user has read, write and executable permissions, and the group only has read and executable permissions, and the others have read and executable permissions. The flag D, which means a directory, the dash means no permissions there. That's the other thing. For example, there will be a symbolic notation. Bro, I want you to give a permission, executable permission to the PWK file. So, how do you, I want you to give it as a user to the user. How are you going to give it to the user? That's the question. So if you want to give the permission, an executable permission to the user, how are you going to create? I want the answer here. Guys, you said you know about the file system, right? Yep. No, that is removing the permission, bro. I think that's not how you do. Come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I want you to know, tell me the answers fastly, quickly. Tell me the answers, boys. Yep, chmod plus x. I want only for the user. That's a other notation. That's a good one. That's a good one. So what you can do, chmod u is equal to x. I'll explain the symbolic notation. Space. Give the file name pwk. Enter. So now check the file permissions of pwk. So what happened there is you only gave executable permissions to the user. So then what exactly it's going to do is when you give only executable permission is equal to, it's going to remove the other permissions for everything. So before, if you see, it only has read and write permissions, but now the user only has the executable permissions. Unfortunately, we actually like messed it up. And now chmod, type something. U plus X. U plus X. That's how we're actually going to give a permissions to the user. pwk. Click ls.la again. See, you have a permission there, an executable permission, and also again chmod, type other one. A is equal to X. A means all, pwk. Now check the file permissions. See, everything has an executable permission. So now type another command, chmod A is equal to 𝐿 pwk. Now check the file permissions. See, the file now has read, write, execute. So that is one of the notations you're going to give. And I want to, for right now, you guys need to type the command in chat. I want to give only executable permissions to everyone. What can I do? Type in the chat, please. See, because most of you guys doesn't know how exactly the file permissions work. Yep. Execute the command, bro. A is equal to X. Now check the permissions. See, good job. Now I want to give only the groups. Executable permission. No. Only the groups executable and read permission. Executable and read. How are you going to do that? Not you, bro. They need to type in the chat. You are going to like show them there. Yep. Type the one the Manu is saying. Yep. Now check the file. Now right now, I don't want to remove any permissions I don't want to remove any permissions, but I want to give read permissions to the group. No, sorry, write permissions to the group. Yeah, group. What is G here? G is see R dash X group. Okay. Wait. అరే నీకు ఎట్లా చూపించాలి ఎట్లా చెప్పాలి ఇలాకి అరే ఆడ నువ్వు ఒకసారి టైప్ చేయడా సి అరే నీకు కంట్రోల్ తీసుకోనీకు ఉందా ఇక్కడ నాకు మౌస్ ఎట్లా తీసుకోవాలి Okay, what you can do is simply see what is G? G for group, bro. Dhruv. G for group, U for user, and also how to check the permissions is if you see after D, for example, if you see the dot directory there, the dot directory, every directory starts with a D, and then the first three characters which are used read, write, execute are the ones for user, and the next three R dash X means the group has read and only executable permissions but not the write permissions, and then we have the other one R dash X which are for the others. And again, now I want to give a permission to the group, a write permission, without disturbing any of the permissions here, without disturbing. So what you can do is type this command chmod G plus X pwk. So that's how you're gonna do that. Sorry, G plus W, array already X undi. G plus W write permission. So you're gonna use the W. See, you got a write permission there for the group without disturbing the other permissions when you use plus. Okay, and now let's go to the symbolic notations. Like this is the symbolic notation where you can like change the file permissions, but again you can like do much more than that. This is just a basic. What you guys can also do is, that's a different story again. Where exactly I think I lost you guys. Yeah, see, you can also like change the users, like so for example what you can do is there is a octal notation as well, if I'm not wrong. Type in 0 chmod 0 is equal to chmod. There will be like a notation where 0 means none and 1 means execute permission only, 2 means write permission, 3 write execute. So that's something like that. Array 0 is equal to chmod gadra zampesa. So let me send something here to all of you. I think I can send this thing here. Let me upload this in the Google Drive. Just make sure to check the Google Drive right now. I'm going to upload something which is really important. So this is the notation, like most of you guys don't know that. I'm just going to rename the file as well. Just a second. So I actually gave a file where you can like check that. Just download the picture there. Download the picture. I don't know. You don't have the access to the drive link, bro. Jayvardhan, you don't have any access. I'm just going to send the picture for you in WhatsApp. These are the basic things you need to know how to escalate a privilege. Without this, you cannot escalate any privileges. I mean, you might try, but it actually doesn't going to work like that. I sent a picture to you in WhatsApp. Can you open that? So, yep. If you check this here clearly, you can use some numbers as well to give the permissions. So, for example, chmod 777, what exactly it means? It means read, write executable permissions for every user. For example, what exactly chmod 767 means? 767 means RWX and then RWX for the user, read, write for the group, and read, write executable for the whole others, the other people. So from here you need to check. For example, chmod 444. chmod 444 means read permissions for the user, write permissions for the group, read permissions for the user, read permissions for the group, and read permissions for the others. And what exactly chmod 400? Chmod 400 means 0 means no permissions, right? 4 stands for the first 4 stands for the user. So 4 means read permission for the user. 0 is for the group, next 0, which means it doesn't have any permissions, the group. And also the others doesn't have any permissions, the other 0. Okay. If you want to give any permissions like that, you can simply give it like that. So these are the possible combinations. There are like 8 combinations which you can actually use out of those 3 to give the file permissions. Right now, Jayvardhan, I want you to give execute permission to the group, and read and write permission to the user, and read and write permission to the other using chmod. See, Pentesting workshop అని చెప్పిన చాలా సేపు ఉంటుంది అది. మీరు 2 hours ఉంటాయి అనుకుని వచ్చినారు కదా. నాకు తెలిసి ఇక్కడ యాక్చువల్గా చాలా మంది బేసిక్ తెలియదు, అందుకే నేను చెప్తున్నా ఫస్ట్ నుంచి. మీకు కరెక్ట్గా అర్థం కావాలి. వాట్ యూ గైస్ నీడ్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ స్క్రాచ్. Because most of you guys don't know how to give permissions using. No. I said, I want you to give using chmod. Simply you can do. You can like search there. I said read write permissions for the group, and read no permissions for no permissions for the user. No permissions for the user. Read write permissions for the group, and read write execute permissions for the everyone. So no permissions means 0. Give 0. Type 0, bro, chmod. Bro, type 0, chmod 0. And then read write. Check the notation that I told you. Check the notation, bro. Arey Jayvardhan, bro, check the picture that I sent you, bro. Arey bot naala, sampistara nenu. Read write permission ante akkada emundo chudu. Read write 6 akkada read write ante 067. 067 రారే 067 కొట్టు. అక్కడ PWK కి స్పేస్ బాట్ గాడు ఎంటర్ కొట్టు. ఇప్పుడు పర్మిషన్స్ చూడు. So no permissions for the group, no permissions for the user that I actually told you there. And again, read write permissions for the group, which means read write means 6, number 6, and read write execute, which means 7. So that's from the using the notation. I actually sent that and I uploaded that in the drive, so you guys don't have to worry about that. Let's move on to the privilege escalations. So right now, these are the basics. So in privilege escalations, you will be having something special permissions: set user ID, set group ID, and set sticky bit. Bro, I want you to give us set user ID chmod plus x, set user ID to the PWK file. Plus S. Set user ID array bot plus S. Yep. So what does the set user ID do? Set user ID, what it does is you can run it as the user and also you can run it as a group at the same time. We will do privilege escalation using set user IDs. I'll tell you why they are vulnerable. Now, give the set group ID permission to the PWK plus G array. ls chmod plus G. Bought your both the ls dash LA. ఆడేం పర్మిషన్స్ వచ్చినాయి చూడు, పాతదానికి కొత్తదానికి కంపేర్ ప్లస్ జీ అంటే ఏమైంది ఆడ యూజర్ కూడా రీడ్ రైట్ పర్మిషన్స్ ఇస్తుంది అక్కడ. సో దే గేవ్ ఏ రీడ్ రైట్ పర్మిషన్ టు ద యూజర్ యాజ్ వెల్, అండ్ దెన్ and also read write executable. So S means simply executable, bro. Don't worry about that. If it has a S flag, it can be executed. Okay, so instead of execute, we'll be like using S. So other groups can actually execute that. Other group and the others can actually execute that instead of the user as well. They're all in that file, in the particular file. So you don't need to have X command there. For user, they can have an X command. So that's a different story. Now, right now, we'll close that thing, and now we'll actually go to the privilege escalations, the real ones. Someone actually said they downloaded the machine? Yep, that's another thing. Remove directory. You can like remove the directory. Are RM Rabulle. Close everything. It's all good. Some of you guys, I need you to screen share so that you can get the Hacker of the Week title. Who downloaded that machine? Come on, I want you guys to screen share. One of you guys. Yeah, can you screen share, bro, Suman? Don't worry, guys. I actually provided you a cheat sheet in the Google Drive where you can like do a privilege escalations. That cheat sheet has 34 pages. It tells you what are the tools you need, and also how to create a reverse shell. And also, yeah, you're practicing, man. That's good. He's a hacker, real hacker. He's going to become a great hacker today. Make it full screen, bro. Yep. Did you download the machine that I gave you? Escalate Linux. So, how are we going to do the privilege escalation? I'll teach you like 3 methods today. There are like 12 plus methods that I actually gave you that. At least if you guys can find me 2 methods. Sorry, Sanat Gurtunchko. Write that down. They need to like give me like 2 more methods on how to do the privilege escalations. How did they crack the machine using privilege escalations using the other 2 methods? Bro, right now what are you gonna do? Open up your virtual box. Guys, everyone turn on your cameras so I can like take a picture. Turn on your cameras, guys. Mahindra, Manoj, Adipi, Jayvardhan, Dharmi Reddy, Red Hack Array, Bot, Charan. Everyone turn on your pictures. అరే ఇది లైవ్ ఉంది కదా, ఈ లైవ్ ఒకసారి సేవ్ చేయండి. నేను రికార్డ్ చేయడం మర్చిపోయినా ఇది యాక్చువల్లీ. Recording? Okay, that's good. You saved my ass, bro. I actually forgot to record from my end. So, what are you gonna do? Is practicing Harry Potter and OWSP. Good job, man. I'm proud of you. So, bro, put it, open up import the machine that I gave you, the Escalate Linux. What you can do? No. Go to the machine that you downloaded. Now, close it. Go to the machine that you downloaded. Move it to a specific folder. Yeah, privilege escalation. Yep. Did you make a copy of that? Did you create a copy? Okay, it's all right. Yep, good job. and right click on that. Yeah, right click on that. Bro, I want to see your folders, bro. Can you go back? I want to see what machines you have. That's funny. Go back more. I saw something crazy. No, in the folder where you are there. It's in the D drive or something else. Ah, bro, you have a lot of stuff. Hacker boy. It's alright, go to the machine. Yeah, right click on that and open with a virtual box. Not the AgroGog, bro, not the AgroGog. Privilege escalation machine I'm talking about. AgroGog is a free one. Why would I even give it to you? I mean, you guys can easily download that. Open with option, open with. Click on that. Dude, you don't have virtual box, bro. Open with virtual box. Or else go to virtual box, easy. Go to virtual box. VMware ఎందుకు బ్రో అయ్యా వర్చువల్ బాక్స్ డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకో ఫస్ట్ నువ్వు ప్రతిోడు VMware వాడతా అంటాడు ఎందుకు అర్థం కాదు import click on import bro no close that click on the file and okay from there also you can import yep go to the folder that's the one click next good boy okay snapshot I'll tell you what exactly is a snapshot so once you save a machine in a current state, you can take a snapshot and save it as okay, current state 1. And you do some malware analysis and you destroy your machine. What you can do? You can go back to the snapshot that you created as the current state 1 and you can revert it back to the current state 1 so that the destroyed machine is restored. So that's the benefit of taking a snapshot in a target machine or else in your same machine as well. So mostly you will be like using a operating system or like a virtual environment called Reconnaissance to do some malware analysis that will be in like future workshops that I'm going to teach you. I'll be like teaching a lot of paid workshops on malware analysis and reverse engineering as well. So that will be a bit of a complex topic. So did you guys understand what exactly the user, group and others and how to set file permissions to them? And also I gave you a cheat sheet where you can actually check them. There's a cheat sheet in the Google Drive. You can like open that and you can clearly see that one is completely clear. If you have any doubts, you can check that. You can practice using the cheat sheet as well. Did you guys have any doubts in that? You can like type in the chat. If you have any doubts or if you are clear, type yes. If you are clear with the file permissions, type yes. Good boys and good girls. Good job, bro. Yep. Now, once you know file permissions, now we are good to go. I'll show you something important as well. Once you import the machine and once you start this machine doesn't have any flags. I did not put any flags inside this machine because all you need is to gain the root access. Okay. Yep, click on change network settings. It's all right, bro. It will happen. Change network settings. Yep, and go back there. Go back to your virtual box. Bro, you're running a lot of software, huh? Click on right click. No. Don't start, bro. Ayyo. Close that. Close that. Close. The other one. The down button. It's all right. Let it start. We'll close it again. Don't. Change network setting. Click on change network setting. Now I'll tell you what to do. Go back to the same machine again. Go to network settings, network. Click OK. OK there. Just OK. Yep. Now make sure what exactly the Kali Linux is on. Check your Kali Linux settings. After this workshop is done, I'll give you a bunch of tasks. Okay? With that task, if you guys can actually do that, click on attach it to, change it to bridged. Anna, change it to bridged. In the network itself, bro. Network. Click on network. Attach it to bridged adapter. Okay. Because your target machine is also on bridged. Now start your target machine, escalate. So this is a special machine for Linux privilege escalations. For those who have access to the drive link, that drive link will be updated in the future itself. Like whenever there is something new content, we will actually put it in your drive link. So make sure to like don't lose that drive link. Just save it as a HTML on your desktop. That drive link is so important for you guys. I mean, you guys will be obviously having permissions, but don't lose that link because we'll in future if we think of something new, we'll actually put that in that drive link as well for you guys. It's a lifetime access. Rolex అంటారు కదా lifetime settlement రా అని. Yeah, that's the same thing. Lifetime settlement. If there are any future updates, future like any new techniques, we'll actually put it there. So, user 1, what exactly is going on? Try to log in. Try the defaults. Check the operating system. It's a Ubuntu. What exactly is a default for Ubuntu? Go check in Google and try it. Default low-fin password for Ubuntu. Login kaadu. Low-fin. Bro, it's alright, bro. It's autocorrect. Don't worry about that. See, blank. Arey, Dhruv, you are a crazy guy. Arey, blank and blank ఇమ్మన్నాడు రా ఖాళీ space. Give an empty space and click enter. Don't do anything. Yeah. Is it working? Click on login. Nope. It actually is asking for a password. Now we need to escalate privileges. What we can do now? Go into your attack box. We are doing some hacking now. Hacking. So I'm going to give you guys a scope today. Your scope is to find out what is the vulnerabilities inside the target machine and vulnerability to exploit the target machine. And also, if you need, there's another objective I'm giving here. You need to check for the text and PHP files in the directories. So first thing, open up your terminal, brother. So this is one of the most important skill. Clear your terminal, clear it. It's actually so messy. Increase the font size, Control++. Control++, bro. A bit more. Yeah, that's enough. Too much big. So what are you going to do? You need to find the IP address of the target machine. I mean, this is a thing that that actually teach in free workshops, but this is a different thing. This whole machine, there are like 12 ways you can escalate privileges, more than 12. No, brother, no. Go to root. Always try go to your root user. You can like type in, bro, sudo su, bro, simple. Yeah. Yeah, good boy. Do an op scan. What exactly Dhruv is starting? Sanat koncham guide cheyadi starting. Op scan and map etle leppu ilagi. Yep. Op, ARP op. So first thing is reconnaissance technique here. you're doing a bunch of scannings. Like they said, like you're gonna do some active scannings in the framework. Now this is an active scanning technique that you're doing. Run an op scan, ERP-scan dash scan space. Yep. Click enter. So how will you find out the IP address of the target machine now? Yep, that one is actually the one, because I mean, can you show that in the virtual box? Can you open your virtual box? And in the virtual box, go to the settings. And in the network, go to network. In the advanced, you'll find out the MAC address. So what is the corresponding IP address to that? That will be your target machine. So close the whole thing, the network thing, close that. Just minimize it. So your target IP address is 192.168.0.125. So the second thing, what are you going to do once you know the IP? You can do like bunch of things once you find the IP address. You're doing a pen testing actually here. You're doing a bit of pen testing process here. And I'll show you how to create reverse shells as well. Yep, do nmap, good boy. Nmap and give the IP address. Use the turn on your nemlock, bro. Nemlock. Click on nemlock if you want to type something there using the right side of keyboard. That's the issue I always face. Yep, copy that, paste it. Good. Give a space. Yep, you can like use SV for the version scan. Check the chat. Keep an eye on the chat. Dash is capital V, bro. Capital V. Capital V is to scan the versions. That's it. It's all good. It's all good. Then give a space. Give a space. I'll tell you something. This is a thing. Like I always tell everyone to do. Give a hyphen. Give a hyphen. Hyphen S. Capital C. No space. Capital C. And then give a space. So if you directly run this, it's going to scan only the known ports. If you want to scan all the unknown ports, you got to give a specific command. Dash P dash. Yep. Wasim actually told the right answer. Dash P dash. So just click enter to see the scan results. Like what exactly are the results? Yep, you got like a bunch of results. So there are like multiple ports that are open. So what exactly is happening there? So there is an Apache server running, and there are bunch of other programs that are running. So now what you want to do is simply, once you get an nmap scan result, it has a Samba running, SMB, okay? SMB, which means a Samba client. What can you do if you have a SMB client running? Can anyone type in the chat? What are the commands for the SMB client? Come on, guys, come on, SMB client. You can use a command. SMB client, what can you do for SMB client? So type in SMB client. If there is an SMB client running, right? Type in SMB client. and then give a capital L space dash hyphen capital L. No, type in dash H yep, H bro, not hash trick. H for hotel. Yep, click enter. So it will tell you if there is a assembly client running, these are the bunch of commands that you can use. So L is for the host. So type in assembly client, give capital L, and what is the one that you're trying to scan? Give the IP address of the target machine. Good boy. Yep, that's the one. Give that. Click enter. That's it. You don't need to type anything there. Click enter. So it's going to give you a bunch of results. So it tells there is a share name, IPC, and for an IPC service, and it doesn't tell much of the results there. Okay, which is interesting. So you cannot access anything there. So what I'm going to do is the second scope that I gave you is I asked you to search for the directories which are having a text file and a PHP. So how can you search that? So do you have GoBuster installed on your system? Yep, GoBuster. Type in dir, but before that, go into the web page. Go into the web page because it is having an Apache server running. Go to the web page and type in the IP to see if you can find anything using the source code or if you can find any other good stuff there. Bro, type in the IP address. Type in the IP address. Type in the IP address in your Firefox. Yep. Change the settings. బాగా నేర్చుకున్నావు బ్రో నువ్వు ఇక్కడ మా కాడికి వచ్చి ప్రాక్సీ బబ్సుడు వాడుతుంది మనోడు చూసినావా నాకు తెలిసి మన కాడనే నేర్చుకున్నాడు ఇవన్నీ ఇవన్నీ ఎవరు వాడతారు మనమే చేస్తాం ఇట్లా పుట్ ఆన్ ఏ ఫుల్ స్క్రీన్ బ్రో సుమన్ అండ్ నౌ ఫస్ట్ థింగ్ యూ గోనా డూ check for the source code. Yep, view page source or control U, anything like that. Just click on control U, bro. You don't need to type everything. Because everything will be in the small letters, so I want you to have it in a big screen. Yep. Now you can like zoom in, control plus plus to see if there is anything there, like any interesting observation. So now you're actually doing a bit of pen testing. You need to like go into the target machine to do the privilege escalations. Okay. There's nothing, just scroll down faster. You can like find any links or anything there. It's all something CSS code. Nothing interesting there. So usually there will be like nothing interesting in this. So you're gonna just close that. That's a bugs launchpad. That's a different story. It's all right. It's asking to report the bugs there, but ignore that. That's a default website page. So what you're going to do now, I want you to do a GoBuster scan, searching for text files and PHP files. Bro, this is actually what you're going to do in real life as a pen tester. I'm not joking, I'm actually serious. But you're going to do it on the enterprise level. So GoBuster directory -u give a space HTTP, give the IP address HTTP and the IP. To what you're doing. HTTP bro, not HTTP. Yeah, bro. What you giving, bro? HTTP, bro. HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. I'll type it in the chat for you. Type that thing, the thing that I gave you. Bro, copy the thing that I actually typed there. Yep, and then give a word list -w, -w. And now go to the folder. Yep, go to a folder and go to the user file system, user, share. In the dire buster, go to dire buster, bro. In that there will be the fifth one, medium.txt. Copy that. Just copy that. And then go back to the terminal and paste it there. And now give a space. So I asked you to search for the extensions with txt and php, right? Give -x, -x. Give a space. txt, comma php, comma html. Click enter. So it took the extensions HTML, text, and PHP, and it's going to scan the files and give you a result. What exactly are if there are any TXT files or PHP files over there? So there is a file shell.php which is interesting. Can you go to that file shell.php? So pass CMD as a get parameter. How are you going to do that? So just search in Google, passing CMD as a get parameter. No, wait, don't do that. So pass CMD as a get parameter. What you can do is, as a get parameter, if you want to pass it, give a question mark after the PHP, shell.php. Give a question mark. No, give a question mark after PHP. Now, CMD is equal to no, wait, bro. Now type CMD is equal to ID to see what exactly which user we are on. So now click enter. So this is one of the vulnerability that they actually told us. So I actually made it interesting in a way so you guys can actually know what exactly is happening there. So you guys don't need to find them out. If you want to find them out, it's going to take 10 years. So I actually kept them everything openly and also kept some exploits where you can do. And now what you can do is, so we are on the user 6, group ID 100, 1005, groups 1005. So we are actually on a user. You can do some command line from here itself. So now if you want to type in cd/home, now there you can command is equal to /etc/password. You can actually type that over there if you want. You can still try that, but you want it to be interactive in a shell. What you can do? Who is Hemant Tricks? He's actually in the workshop. Wait. Don't do anything. Maybe no. What maybe no? Bro, can you turn on your camera and face? No, can you turn your camera and your face? Hemant. Then who actually gave the link to this guy? No. Who actually gave the link to you, bro? We did not send the link in the group chat. Who gave you the link? Bro, I'm actually going to cancel the whole meeting if you don't tell who gave the link to him. It's in group. Which WhatsApp group, bro? Which WhatsApp group the link is in? Can you tell? Insect. Insect? Which? No one posted anything on Insect, bro. అరే జయవర్ధన్ బాట్ నా లౌడా నువ్వు జయవర్ధన్ కాదు అరే సనత్ మామ నువ్వు అక్కడ పోస్ట్ పెట్టినావు కదా ఆడ పైన అక్కడ లింక్ ఉంది మనోడు మాన్యువల్ గా టైప్ చేసి చూసినావా డిలీట్ నేను జయవర్ధన్ గారు చేసిండు అనుకున్నా లంగ పని బాట్ అరే మా జస్ట్ అరే ఇంకా ఎవరు జాయిన్ అవ్వలే అని ఇస్తున్నా నేను అది స్క్రాచ్ ఇదా అరే డిలీట్ చేస్తాను నేను కూడా తీసేసిన అరే ఇంకెదింట్లో పెట్టినావు చూసుకోవాలి ఓకే గుడ్ సో రివర్షల్ వన్ ఆఫ్ యూ guys give the right answer. So where do you find a reverse shell? I'm going to give you a bunch of cheat sheet for that as well. So to create a reverse shell, I put the cheat sheet in the chat. Can you check that, bro? NG-Rock, you can use that one as well, but it's boring NG-Rock. But what you can do now with the reverse shell? What type of reverse shell you are going to use? See, sometimes you don't know what you're doing here. It's a black box testing right now. See. I'll tell you, it's a black box testing. I don't know the scope here. Now we are actually doing pen testing, right? Bro, I actually sent the link, bro. It's going to click the right click and click open in a new chat. It will actually open. Check that. Right click and open in the new chat. Yeah, it's going to open. Okay, wait. Probably it's not working only for you. But what I'm going to do is, I'll give you a different one. Try this one. The new one. I think it's the same link I gave you. Bro, can you open? I don't know why it is not opening for you, bro. It's opening for everyone. It actually opens for everyone. Try that in your Kali Linux. Now it's the same link. Yeah, just try that in the Kali Linux, bro. Open that in your Kali Firefox. In a different tab. So what the pen testers did is they actually found out bunch of reverse shells. Like there are like 10 to 12 or 15, 16, 17, 8. There are like 20 types of reverse shells that you can actually create. Okay. That you can actually create if you don't know anything. But out of them, at least one will work. So now we are going to try all the reverse shell. Pentest monkey cheat sheet. Pentest monkey reverse shell cheat sheet on Gotara. Bro, 1 second, I'll be back. I just need to go for Susu. I'll be back.
Bro, just do copy paste. It is waste of time.
Bro, don't worry about that. I'm actually creating a reverse shell cheat sheet with 1 minute, and I'm actually going to send it to you. Don't worry about that. You will be given every access. Whatever you need, it will be there. If it is not there for you, I'll actually provide you everything. Bro, I uploaded a Google Drive file right now. Just now, I uploaded a Google Drive file. In the same Drive link, there is a cheat sheet, reverse shell cheat sheet, which you can actually use right now. Guys, I actually updated one thing. I updated a new file over in your Google Drive, in your specific Google Drive link. Go to your Google Drive. Go to the Google Drive. No. That's not the one. These are like multiple cheat sheets, man. Go. There is a other one. It's a Word file. Cheat sheet reverse shell. Open that. Yep. So in there, so the one that actually worked out for me, I tried all the reverse shells out there. The one that worked out for me is the Python one. Yeah, that's the one. Command is equal to, and copy the whole thing. Copy the whole thing until the end. Yep, copy the whole thing. Control C. Okay. If you want me to explain that, I can explain that as well. But right now, you need to paste that thing over there, bro. After command is equal to paste the thing. Command is equal to ID, right? But before that, make sure to turn on the listener, netcat. You need to get a shell, right? You're creating a reverse shell. Paste, no, paste it, go back to the terminal, root terminal. So these are a bunch of the cheat sheets I gave you for pen testing. Control C. Click Control C or Control Z over there. Now type in NC netcat. You got to set the netcat in the listen mode. Dash L. But instead of that, you need to give a port number as well. So what are you going to do? Netcat NLVP. Usually instead of L, remove the L. NLVP. That's a basic command. That's simply a cheat code. Like type in the IP address of the target machine. So from the target machine, we are actually going to give a reverse shell into your machine. So click that, enter, click enter. Give a backspace and enter, okay. And now go back to your, yep. And then what exactly is your IP address? How are you going to find your IP address? That's the first thing you're going to do now. You need to find your IP address, brother. Arey Dhruv, you need to type me your email so I can like provide you the access to that. Send me your email, Dhruv. Increase the terminal size, yep. So copy that. Oh no, instead of copy, remember that 192.168.0.124. Okay, go back to your browser. In there, if there is a something called as 10.0.0.1, replace it with your IP address there. Replace the 10.0 whole thing with your IP address. And again, no, wait, don't run it, bro. Don't run it. Check, did you check the port number? On which port you are running the netcat? Check that. Check the port number. There is a port number on your terminal, bro. On your terminal, check the netcat port number that in which you did not do anything. You gave the IP address. Actually, I just made it fun there. You need to give the port number. Control Z. Click Control Z. Click Control Z. You actually give to NC. Control Z. No. Now type in the remove the IP and type in the port number.
Actually, Jashwant bro, that's what I'm thinking. Here we should provide.
No, I actually wanted it running so that he's going to check the port number on his own. 4444. Give 4 4s. Like up to you. Like whatever. No, bro. Remove the IP, bro. Remove the IP, macha. Remove the IP. It's not going to work in Kali like that. Give a backspace again. Give a backspace. No spaces. Yep. Now go back there. What is the port? You gave the port number 4444. There as well, adjust the port number to 4444. It is 1234. Change it to 4444. Now run that. Click enter. That's it. Go back to the reverse shell. Did you actually run this first? You got to run the netcat first. Okay, go back to the same thing again. No, it did not work. Now run it again. Run it. Refresh. Now go back to the. It is running. Okay, go back to the other one, the browser. And increase the screen size, Control++, please. Because I want to see what exactly you got over there. Okay, that one is increasing, not the URL size. Is your IP correct? Exactly. Copy the reverse shell again. Once again, exactly. And yeah, paste it in the notepad and edit that. First paste that thing in the notepad. Okay, what's the IP address we gave in the... That is your own IP address, bro. Yeah, copy that. That's the one you actually typing there. Okay, give me a second. Let me see if you actually typed it correct or not. Bro, open your notepad. First, open your notepad. Open your notepad. Notepad. Normal notepad, bro. Normal notepad. Normal notepad. Search, bro. There's a search option. Don't need to go all the way to desktop. Click in the search and search for notepad. That's it. You don't need to minimize everything. And then open it. Full screen. Type in the reverse shell, the Python one that I actually gave. Type it over there. No. Close that. Close the whole thing. Remove the whole thing. After PHP, shell.php command is equal to remove the whole thing. Yeah. Control Z. And after CMD is equal to remove everything. From CMD is equal to. Yeah. Remove everything. Paste the reverse shell that I gave you again.
Jeshwant bro, I
Yeah.
think so it is not Python one.
The Python one. This one is giving the Python one, right? No, it's actually doing the Perl. Sorry, bro. Give the Python one. Sorry.
That's why
You need to give the Python one. So Perl one did not work. So try the Python one. Wait. I actually typed the one in the chat as well. Paste it. Yep. And now change the IP address. Change it to your own IP address. 192.168.0.124. I know your IP. I'm going to do the DDoS attack using low orbit ion cannon. Yeah. Go to your Kali and check your IP.
we will get only 1%. Kevin Matrix better. Nitin.
Kevin Matrix. What they said. That is 0.124. I already told you I know your IP. And type it 4444. Make sure the netcat is running in the listen mode first. Go to the terminal and see if the netcat is running properly. Is the netcat running? Okay, now go back to Mozilla, the Firefox, and paste the thing that you did on the netpad. Yeah, copy that and paste it over in the browser and run it. Exactly, that's the correct one you're typing, bro. You don't need to do anything. Paste it, run it. Now go back to the reverse shell. I don't know why it is not working for you guys.
Bro, once paste it again.
Yeah, keep it to no proxy. Keep it to no proxy, bro. Change it to no proxy. Type XY in the search. No proxy, yeah. Now again paste the reverse shell there. Now paste the whole thing that is on the notepad. No, don't refresh. Paste the thing that is on the notepad. Go to your notepad and paste it. Yep, run it. And now go back to your. I think he's having issues with that.
Deshwandana, IP last 125.
Weed IP, bro. Manod IP antuna.
Oh.
Manod IP చేస్తాం reverse shell 125 అది తెలుసు నాకు 125 బట్ యాక్చువల్లీ మనోడ్ IP చేస్తాం అక్కడ reverse shell. నువ్వు ఎగ్జాంపుల్ పంపిస్తున్నా చూడు, సేమ్ ఇదే కొట్టు అక్కడ. ఎందుకు అవ్వదో చూస్తా నేను రివర్షల్. పని చేస్తావు బ్రో, మనోడు ఎక్కడో మిస్టేక్ చేస్తున్నాడా. ఒకసారి అది ఫుల్ స్క్రీన్ అక్కడ ఏముంది అక్కడ http shell.php కరెక్ట్ పెట్టిండి అది. సాకెట్ సబ్ ప్రాసెస్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్ అదే ఉన్నాడు. ఒకసారి నీ ఐపీ అడ్రస్ సరిగ్గా కొట్టి చూడాడా మళ్ళీ. ఓకే అది కరెక్టే ఉంది. సిఎండి ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు తర్వాత పేజ్ చేయాలి మళ్ళీ. సిఎండి ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు అని ఉంది కదా, అక్కడ పేజ్ చేయి కమాండ్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు. ఇప్పుడు అడిగిపో. ఇది చాలా కథలు చేస్తుంది. ట్రై అగైన్. See it actually worked for me. I actually tested the machine personally myself. So if it is not working, I'll show it in my computer as well. And I'll re-upload the machine if it is having any issues, bro. In the URL, bro, not the google.com. Yeah. What is it? You search that in Google, bro.
Without IP, he did it.
Bro. Wait. I'll type it for you. I'll type that thing for you. Don't worry. I'll type it and send it to you. Give me a second. What's your IP? మనోడికి నేను టైప్ చేసి పంపిస్తాను నేను. చిల్. నోట్ ప్యాడ్. Where exactly is this guy? Type the thing that is sent in the chat. Try that. Check the reverse shell. Go back to the shell. Why is it not working for this guy? Close Chrome and you know what you need. What you need to do: close the Chrome, close the entire Chrome, entire browser. Now open the Firefox again. Clear the cache and everything. You might have messed up some settings in Firefox. Let me remove my glasses and see actually. Change the netcat port number and we'll try 4445. He might be running something on there. Suspend Control-Z. Run netcat again. Yeah, 4445. Now put it 4445 there. And also, please check your IP address once again, please, for sake of God. I don't trust your IP address. It's always the IP address issue. Okay. Good, good. Now go back to that thing, that one. It looks like it's working because it will load. Yep, he got the shell, bro. 4444 something is running a process. See, if it doesn't 4444 4445. Now search who am I? You want to see the who am I or ID? Search ID. Type in ID. Who am I? Click enter. User 6. Click on ID. Click ID. Yep. Good boy. Now, what you can do to escalate privileges to root? First question. So you need to search for the files with set user ID permissions. Type this thing in the chat. This is one of the important command that you always need to know. The command that I typed. First thing, if you want to search for the set user IDs and all, that's the first thing you can do. So it tells, let's see if we can find anything from these results. Wait for that. It did not finish the scan. Just wait. So means permissions there, bro. And user is equal to set user ID. So if the user has set user ID permissions, so what will happen is the people from the other group can also run that. So what exactly happened is if user 5, actually in the user 5, there is a thing called a script where you can actually run as user 6. So group can run it. The whole group is a bunch of user 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8 in this one. And also the user 6 is the current one. The current one can run it from the user 1, user 5, and also I can run it as well. So there is a file called a shell in the user 3. So first we will try to fuck that up. So what we can do? Change CD. You can like go to the CD user 3, change directory to user 3, CD/home/user3. Bro, it doesn't work like that.
/home bro.
/user3. Click enter. Now check for all the files. Yeah, so there is a shell file. Check the permissions of the shell file, what exactly the permissions are. ls-la, type ls-la, bro. No. First, you need to know what exactly it is, file or directory. Type in ls.la. So it has a sticky bit, which is S. So you have seen that one that I typed. We are searching for the files with the permissions of set user IDs. So it is actually an executable file. If it is an executable file, how will you execute that? How will you execute shell? Type in // and shell. Yep, click enter. So search for, see, you got access to the root. So I made something like this, the vulnerabilities, like the first way is to find the set user IDs. So that's one of the method. to find the files which are having the permission for the user and root at the same time. So that's one of the thing. And also again, there is another one. You can also download a software called linpiece. Does anyone know how to do linpiece? So now you need to like go to the script. So go to cd/home. You already found something as well. Go to user file, cd/home. Type the command cd/home. From the previous observations, what did you get? You also have a script file in user file. Now you need to go to home/user file. Now type exit. Yep. Now go to user file, cd. User file. Yep. Click on user 5, bro. User 5. Click on enter. And now see what exactly the files and the permissions. So ls space -la. So there is a file called a script that is owned by whom? That is owned by root. So try running the script file. It is an executable file. How to run script? The same way you did run the shell. Yep. So what exactly script is doing here? Script is showing. So script file is showing the things. Script file is showing the things. What exactly is the script file is showing? Script file is showing the things in the top level directory. If you run script, it is actually showing the other directories. But also it is showing a binary called ls. So to exploit the environmental variables by using the binary ls, how can we do that? I'll show that as well. But for now, you want to know like what are the things inside the script file. So what you can do is type in strings, strings. I mean, you're doing a bit of reverse engineering here. Space, script. Sanath, if you remember the PWN lab, we have a cat file, right? Instead of navigate it, what we are doing here. Type in enter. So just check what exactly this one is doing. So these are all the things inside that. No, go up, bro. It's all right. Go up. Go down a bit. Okay. Go slowly. It has a set bit, and it is actually like go down slowly. You got to go down slowly to see if I can understand anything there. Go down slowly. Go down more. Go down more. Nothing is there here. All right, what you can do is, so I'll explain you. Type in env. Click enter. Now, so similar to that, type in echo. $, symbol. Capital PATH all caps. Click enter. Okay, I'll tell you what's going on. In the script file, we found out a binary ls. Okay. So what exactly could happen is the binaries are stored in user bin. So in the local bin, user local bin, the binaries are stored in. ls is actually a binary. So if the person actually created a different binary like ls, and if the binary is not given a path properly, that previous ls, we can actually, what we can do, we can also create a binary ls and execute a shell. So the previous file script, it is actually listing out all the things inside the, if you run the script command, it is actually listing out everything in the top level directory. Okay. So what I can do is here, I can create a similar binary. So if you run the script command, it is using the ls command to list out all the binaries. So what I can do, I can create my own ls and add it to the path. If I add it to the path, what it's going to do is, it's going to take my ls, take the ls that I created, the binary I created, and it's going to do the same thing, but instead of that, it's going to give a shell to me. So what I'm going to do here, since I'm a hacker, I will go to cd, change the directory to temp, cd /tmp, click enter. So what are you going to do? Since you're a hacker, you're going to create echo. Now, give the inverted comma, 66, give the 66 like a, what do you say? Yep, type in /bin /bash bash bash. Yep. No, not dash, bro. Bash. So bash is actually a shell. Give the inverted, close the inverted comma again. Instead of bash, you can type in sh, simple sh. Go back and type in sh instead of bash. We will do both ways, sh and bash. Close the inverted commas. And now, give a space. Give 2 greater than symbols. That is less than, bro, greater than. And give a space. Type in ls. And now click enter. Now what are you going to do? chmod plus x space ls. Yep. Click enter. I'll show you what it's going to do now. Run the ls /ls. Since we already gave executable to the ls. Yep. Click enter. Type in id. It actually gave you a shell. Type in id. No, id, bro. id. No, id. Click enter. See, it is a user 6. So we want the root. How do we get the root access? Now type in exit from there. So what exactly it is doing is the script file has the set user ID. So which means it is actually go back to the what exactly you can do here. Now go back to the user home file, home and user file again. Yup. Click enter. ls space -la. అరే కింగ్ అని తీసేరాడు ఎవడు మన గ్రూప్ లో మనకి నీ దాంట్లో ప్రమోషన్ చేస్తుంది సనత్ నీ గ్రూప్ లో ప్రమోషన్ చేస్తున్నాడు వాడిని బ్లాక్ చేసే వాడిని తీసే కంప్లీట్ గ్రూప్ లోకి వెళ్ళి. So if you check the script file, it actually has a root permissions. When you're running script file, it is actually taking the binary ls and it is actually giving the output of the top level directory, what exactly inside that. So now what you can do, you created a fake binary, right, with a shell. So when you run script, it will actually give an output as root. Instead of the user 6, it's going to give an output as root. Why it is going to give an output as root? Because the script file has set user ID permissions, which is actually owned by root. So what shell is going to give you? Obviously, it's going to give a root shell. If it is owned by root, the binary itself will be running as root, and it is going to give an output as a root shell, because once we run script, it's going to like use the ls. When we use ls, we indirectly are executing a shell. We already tested that out in temp. So like we typed in /ls. Instead of in the ls, what do we have? Bin bash. Bin bash or bin sh is actually a shell file. So what I can do here is, but go back to temp. We still have one step remaining. I'll tell you what exactly is that. cd temp normal tmp. cd temp bro normal. cd /tmp /tmp bro, not temp. tmp. Good boy. Click enter. Now list out the files ls-la. Now check the path, like echo $path. Type in echo $path. Capital path, bro. Path must be in capital. That's a different story. You can still use that. Click enter. So now I want to add temp to the path. When you add temp to the path, what exactly it's going to do is it's going to take the binary. It's first what it exactly is going to do is it's going to add temp to the path. When you add the temp directory to the path, I mean usually the temp directory is not in the path, okay, and the binary we created is actually in the temp. So what we can do is export. This is the funniest thing now. This is the fun with the privilege escalations, like. So what exactly you can do? Export. All path is equal to capital path, PATH. Path is equal to. ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తాం, ఎక్కడ పాత్ ఎక్కడికి పంపిస్తున్నాం, ఏ డైరెక్టరీ యాడ్ చేస్తున్నాం చెప్పు. టెంప్ కదా, వీఆర్ యాడింగ్ ఏ డైరెక్టరీ టెంప్ /tmp. Now give the colon, not the semicolon bro, colon. And then $path, dollar path. So we are actually not disturbing the path, and we are adding an extra one to that. So click on enter. Now what you need to do is check the path again. So copy the echo path command and see what exactly is in the path. So the ones which are in the path will be the ones that the binaries will be the ones from where the file system or where the line X is going to use its binaries. So since we added temp to the path and also we created a fake binary called as ls, so yeah, we have the temp to the path right now. So what we can do is go to the home and run the script file to see if it works now, to get if we get the root shell or not. cd now user file, change to user file. cd user file, bro. So it's the first thing what it's going to do when you run the script is type in just normal user file. Don't give a slash. Enter. Now what exactly the first thing is going to do right now is it's going to take the binary ls once we execute the script from the temp folder, and then it's going to execute the shell. But the shell we are going to get a root shell because the binary script, so the file script is actually having the set user ID permissions. So usually what you can also do is you can actually code a C program. You know what I mean? You can actually code a C program and create a normal script And also then again, you can like in the C program itself, you can create a binary. And then again, you can like create some cat binaries or some other kind of binaries where you can actually manipulate the binaries later on to get a root shell. So the script one, I actually coded that on my own. So try to run that now. $script, /script. Now click type in ID. No, type ID. I want to see if you got the root. See, user is root. We got the root shell. Now from here, what you can do is, you want to get the users, other users. What you can do? You can go to CD. So this is called as lateral movement. CD/etc. That's it. CD/etc. Type in etc. ETC, end of thinking capacity. ETC. Click enter. And now, what you're going to do there is, search for all the files, ls space -li. So ls is not actually working because we changed the whole binary now. You know what I mean? So now, since we can't actually directly use the binary ls, what you can do is cat, type in cat, T for tango, space, SHADOW, shadow. Enter. You got all the hashes of the other users. You can crack them, you can copy everything. And that's how once you get root actually has a shadow file. Okay. Once you get access to the root, you can actually get access to all the users. All you need is to crack the hashes. Go and crack the hashes of everything using John the Ripper now. Go to the other terminal, copy everything. Crack station doesn't work for everything, my brother. Actually make sure that you'll get the password for the other user. So now we are doing a vertical privilege escalation. Root to user or user to root, same thing. It's a vertical. User to user is horizontal. So we are not doing any user to user. We are doing from root to an user. Yep, you can do a hashcat. I'm just telling like what else you can do. Like it's just an example, bro. And also I'll tell you like other two techniques right now. Okay, I'll provide you with two tools. Okay, those are the two tools that you guys need to do in order to get a certificate. We'll provide you guys challenges. We'll email you that by tomorrow. By end of the week, if you can submit that, like you'll be like having a deadline as well. By end of the week, who can submit that? Work as a team, like contact the other people here, form yourself like a team, and just crack them. I'll just actually like post the challenges, and I'll give you like 2 or 3 other methods as well on my own. But the rest of the other methods, you need to do it on your own. Okay. This is one of the ways you can escalate the privileges using binaries and by manipulating the environmental variables. These are the exact things that I actually told in my reel as well. You can use set user IDs and by manipulating the environmental variables. So that's the thing we did actually. And the other thing, what you can do, the best thing, I'll send you a link as well. So don't worry. We will do everything, brother. Everything will be at your arsenal. Ouch, my ass is hurting. No, don't stop presenting. You need to crack the hashes now. What are you gonna do? Come on, bro. Why are you leaving? See, I promise the workshop is gonna be actually for 1 hour. Sanad, how much time this workshop is going on? Yeah, we actually took more time than usual. So yeah. I don't know if you guys understand any skills or anything. If you guys have any doubts, I'll be actually available from tomorrow night, because right now I'll go to bed because tomorrow exactly in the morning I have a job. From tomorrow night or like after like 12 p.m. in your timing, Indian time, just message me 12 to 6 p.m. I'll be available. What is wrong with you, my brother? How can we contact each other? Yep, good question. Shall we create a group for these guys? A separate group, or else? Wait, no group chat. Okay. I'll actually give each other's number. Like I'll directly post the numbers in the group chat right now, so you guys can copy and contact each other. But it's up to your consent if you want your number to be revealed or not. It's up to you. You can use 𝐶rack_station. You can use the John the Ripper. Homie is using 𝐶rack_station. Bro, I think your internet hates you. So the other thing also, what you can do is, I'm actually gonna type something here. See, I actually type something. Check that. So you can actually send echo cat etc.shadow to the ls instead of shell itself, and then you can get access to all the users. That's another one you can do. You know what I mean? You can actually append anything to that binary ls. So you know where the shadow file exists, right? So you don't need to you don't need to create shell directly. And you know what else you can do as well right now? You can create a root user. I'll tell you how to create a root user. Go back to the other one, your terminal. And copy the root. Where did you copy the one with the root? The root, bro, root. Go top, the users, check the users. Check the root. Did you find anything root? Root. Go slowly and see if, yeah, root. Root also has a hash. You know what I mean? Copy the whole thing until the 4 semicolons. From root till the 4 semicolons. There is a machine that I actually showed them, like how to create a user. Did anyone remember that machine? Where you use the Perl script to create a user. Did anyone remember that machine? Bubs. Bulldog 2 recording. Bulldog 2. Suman Kumar, if you have access to the other drive link, the insect community one, so it will tell you how to create that. I'll send you that drive link as well. Yeah, you need to know how to create a user. But for that, I actually sent a cheat sheet as well. So in that cheat sheet as well, you can actually check that. How to create a user. That's another way you can exploit the. So in the drive link that I sent you, there's another drive link that I sent, which is an open source. It is accessible for everyone, where there will be like recordings of the multiple machines. So this workshop is not over until the next week, because you guys will be like doing tasks. Don't think this is over. We'll be like, yeah, it is asking permission for this one. Can you click and open that? Can you paste it somewhere? I want to see like if it is asking permission or not. Click, open a new tab, bro. Open a new tab. Open a new tab and paste it. The drive link that I gave you. You shouldn't ask for permissions.
Open అవుతున్నా.
Open అవుతుందా? Yes, bro. Good. Create different group to contact. You guys can create your own group, bro. Anyone create your own group and add me, Sanath and Nikhil. If you want, you can create your own group and add us. Opening? Yep, good boy. Yep, in that itself, there is a machine called as Bulldog 2. In that machine, check the climax step, the final process. In the final process, what I will do is I'll do two things. I will actually copy the root user and I'll actually create a hash for the root user to the password file. And I mean, simply I'm just adding another user, other root user. So once I add another root user, what is going to happen? When I open that user with his own password, I mean, I'm going to create a password and hash it as well using OpenSSL or Perl script. Once I hash that, I'm going to log in. Like, for example, I created a user and his name is Sanath, and I created a password called Sanath's girlfriend. And then I have to hash the Sanath's girlfriend, which is a password. So what I would do is, it will be like, go back to your terminal, go back to your terminal. It will be in the format of Sanath, Sanath, colon. See, you're seeing user one, right? Click on user one. Yep. In the user one, if you click there, there it will be Sanath actually. And again, if you see the hash is the hash. There's a next one. The next one is the hash, right? That hash. Yep, that hash is a password for the Sanath's. That hash is actually the Sanath's girlfriend, the password that I gave. And then there will be like 1805. Instead of 1805, it will have the root exactly 18050. There will be root again. That's it. Just check the machine that I gave you. Check that, you will understand. Or else now type in like cat password. Type in cat PASSWD. Yep. Space PASSWD. PASS, bro. Yeah, click enter. See? That's how now check the root user. There. Check the root user. Up, macha, up. See, root, no, stop. Root X, root. So copy the whole thing there. Copy the whole thing. Now we are actually doing that one as well right now. Copy that. Paste it in a different one. In a notepad. Paste it in a notepad. This is another way to escalate privilege as well. Now, instead of root, create in the first one, root. Instead of root, create your own user. Create your user called Suman. Nah, bro, there, bro, in the notepad, bro. Ayyo, macha, go to notepad, macha. I'll tell you how to do that. Suman. And then replace that with root. Replace that with the first root. Yeah, replace that with the first root. No. Yeah, copy that. Yeah, whatever you want to do, you can do. However you want, you can do it. No problem for me. Yep. You added an extra semicolon, macha, there after Suman. Extra colon. Yep. So you need to create a hash. How do you create a hash? So I'm going to tell you like bunch of tricks to create a hash. You can use a Perl and OpenSSL. How do you create a hash using OpenSSL? Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on. Guys, you got to tell me. How do you create a hash there for the user? So you can create a hash, like search in Google, bro. Just simply go to Google, search in Google. If you're creating hash for a user in Linux in password files, PSSWD files. Yep, second one, check the second link. Yep. It actually matches the thing. Yep, that's the one. Open password. Yep, type that thing in your terminal. Bro. Type the thing, OpenSSL. Type the first command. Yep, first command. Yep. Copy that. Go back to your terminal, normal other terminal. Go to the root or like, yep. Good boy. Type exactly what exactly it showed you. You're missing something. Yep, click enter. Check it. Just check it. Cross check. You don't want to miss anything. Type your password, like what exactly the password you want to keep. I don't want to know as well. You need to. Yep, it created a hash, right? Copy the hash. Once you copy the hash, so this is like how you create a user. And instead of X, delete the X and paste the hash. Yeah, paste the hash. Now copy the whole thing. Yep, copy that. And now type in, go back there, type in echo. Yep, echo. Space. Give the the 6699. 66, the top one. Arey bro, inverted commas, bro. This one. Yep. Now paste the thing, paste the whole thing. Now close it. Now give a space. Give greater than, 2 greater than, not less than, greater than. Space. PASSWD. PASS. So we are actually adding this one into the password file. Now click enter. Now check the password file now. Cat password, bro, not CD. Cat password. Enter. See, you found your user Suman. Now log in with Suman. SU Suman. Type SU. No, SU Suman, bro. SU Suman. Yep, click enter. Now type in the password for Suman. Did you actually type it correctly? How do you actually log in into the user? SU. Not exactly SU. You need to like type something else there. Come on. No. How do you log in into Suman? Like log in into a different user. Come on. Yep. Sudo. Correct. Type it, bro. How do you log in into Suman? We'll see how exactly. I want to know like how exactly you guys will try to log in into Suman. You actually created a root user named Suman. I mean, it's going to work obviously. Yep. Click enter. Type how you're going to log in into a different user in Linux. Kumar bro వెళ్ళిపోతుండు. నా వల్లనే ప్రాబ్లం అయితే నేను వెళ్ళిపోతా బ్రో. బ్రో వర్క్ వెళ్తుండ ఆయన. ఎట్లా లాగిన్ చేస్తావు చెప్పు, కమాన్. నా వల్లనే ప్రాబ్లం అయితే వెళ్ళిపోతా బ్రో. నేను మజాక్ చేస్తున్నా బ్రోకి. SU నేను చెప్పింది టైప్ చేయ. SU ఆర్ ఎల్స్ sudo.u sudo-u కరెక్ట్ కొట్టినా మనోడు. sudo.u -u రా, సారీ .u కదా, నీ అట్నే అంట. -u కరెక్ట్ కొట్టినా. -u not slash bro, -u. Yeah, hyphen, dash, not dash, hyphen. Suman space. Enter. Ayya, sawe. Come on. How are you going to log in, my friend? So you're missing something. Come on, what exactly are you gonna do? How are you going to log in? మనోడు హ్యాకర్ మ్యాన్ ఆడు, అలెక్సా హ్యాకర్ మ్యాన్ ఆడు. Type XU, that's it. Click enter. You're already in the root, bro, so you don't need anything. Don't worry about that. You're already in the root, so you don't need to log in anything. So when you go into Suman as well, it's going to show the path from root. So you don't need to go into the under your root user again. That's the funniest thing here. So you already escalated the privileges, but when you like go into the machine, like from again, when you are logging from a user, that is when it is actually going to work. Okay, did you get it? Suman is actually in the root group, so you don't need to like change again. You're already in the root group. So that's the other trick. That's a prank that I played now. So that's how you create a user as well. So if you want to create a user with normal permissions, you can create a user with normal permissions, but that is like a root user. So if you type in root, there's a thing. So that's how this is done. And I'm actually like going to give you challenges. We will email them to you. The workshop is not done yet. And these are some of the methods that I actually gave you. And also I typed another method in the chat. You can check that. You don't need to mess up the environmental variables there. You can like simply like whenever you run ls, it's going to, actually I thought of showing ls in the last one. So now the most important tool, go to linpiece.sh. No, don't stop presenting. We forgot stuff. Yeah, we did not complete the workshop, my friend. Go to temp directory, cd/temp, go to temp. Antak minchi tappatille. cd temp, cd/temp. ls is not going to work, don't worry. Forget about ls, we already spoiled the ls. So yeah. Now what you can do is, don't worry, export, type export, and now go back to the environmental variables where you had the environmental variables, the proper ones. Go back to your terminal properly and check where the environmental variables you found actually for the first time. I'll tell you like how to fix that as well. Don't worry, I have like hundreds of methods in my brain. We are professional Linux users. That's it. Export path, not into the dollar path. Export path is equal to the normal environmental variables. Yep. Export path is equal to, ఇంకా పైకి ఇవ్వండి. నా అట్లా పైకి ఇవ్వండి. ఎగ్జాక్ట్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంటల్ వేరియబుల్స్ ఎక్స్పోర్ట్ చేయాలి అంటే లంగ పంచాయతీ అయింది ఈడ. అరే don't do anything, type in env, that's it. Type in env, delete everything, type in env. We need to check what exactly, or else what else you can do, check what exactly is in the path. Check the path, path, capital path. Path macha. Path is equal to user local sbin. This is the one. So now go to temp directory and export path is equal to that, the same thing. Export path is equal to, go export path, capital path is equal to, what exactly is in the path, /user, avanni type చేయి, అక్కడ కాపీ కొట్టాలి. /user local నుంచి games దాకా కాపీ కొట్టు. పైన మచ్చ పైన path is equal to what exactly is in path is equal to. No. Until the games itself. Until the games, bro. Until the games. Yeah, until the games. That's it. You have to remove one of the is equal to there. Remove the is equal to there from your path and now paste it. Now enter. That's it. Okay, good job. Now click RMLS. Yep, click enter. Now ls-la. Enter. Total 0, nothing is there, so it's all right. So what you can do is, that is how we are going to delete the corrupted binaries as well. So we learned how to create a corrupted binary. We learned how to delete a corrupted binary. So if you do privilege escalations, you need to know how to fix that as well, bro. You don't want to like fuck up the whole system and give it to your like a manager and tell, hey bro, I did privilege escalations, go back and fix your own system. You can't tell that. He's going to be like mad at you. Like, see, this is the last step in the hacking, covering tracks. Footprinting, yeah, it's all. So, and now what are you going to do? You're a beautiful person. Now go to the Firefox. This is the last tool I'm going to show you. And now I'm going to show you how to use CVEs. It's going to take like other 30 minutes to the workshop. Real fun. Now, CV gadara, not CV man, linpiece. LINPEAS. Topa tera jalwa. First link. Don't go to the second link. I'll tell you what, second link is corrupted actually. Mera man कहने लगा, it's a privilege escalation script. It is the best privilege escalation tool. You guys will be in shock after what exactly you got in your like arsenal. You can like go there once you find a target system. This is the best way to get the root access. Go down a bit, bro. Go down a bit. We need to know how to install that. Copy the no. Download the whole thing. Download it into your terminal. Like, array bro, listen up. Listen to me. Listen to what I say exactly. Go bit down. Don't download anything. Go bit down. And again, if you saw like curl L is equal to HTTPS, right? Yeah. Instead of that, what you're gonna do is, https.github. There is something there. Starting from https until the .sh. Until the .sh, that's it. Until the .sh. Copy that and open it in a new tab. Now I'm going to teach you how to use the Python HTTP server. It is a way to send the files. Yep, it downloaded the linpiece sh, right? Okay. Move that to your desktop. Go to the downloads and move that to the desktop. No, desktop. Desktop macha. Desktop yeah, copy desktop. Desktop. A good boy. Drag and drop. Big brain time. So now check the permissions. Now go open up the new terminal and open up root and go to desktop. CD, type in CD. Yep, that will work. Or else DE #. DE chukka symbol star. Type in star, bro. Shift 8. Yep, enter. It doesn't work like that. CD you need to type in. Oh, it worked actually. Yep. So that's another way. You don't want to like give the full name and then that's you can do like that. Say most of you Linux users are like wasting time like by typing the big names. So sometimes you don't have an option to copy paste. That is the best thing you can do. So in old Unix systems, what they had is they did not give any permissions to do that. Yeah. Now what are you gonna do? Check the permissions for the linpiece. Yep, it has read-write permissions. So just leave it like that. Start a Python HTTP server. Now this is the funniest thing. How do you do that? I'll tell you. I'll send you a script. I'll send you a link. Copy the whole thing and never save these links in your bookmarks, everyone. Save the link in the bookmark. The links that I sent you in the chat, what I'll do, I'll try to download the chat. Is there any way I can like download the chat? What I did is I copy pasted everything into the notepad and I'll paste it. మనోడు పెద్ద స్టంటే పెట్టింది కదా దాబా గ్రూప్ లో చూసినావా Yeah, it's going. Internet is. So take the Python 3. Usually your system will have Python 3. Take the second one. The first one doesn't work. Start that. Run it there exactly. No, just no. Delete everything and run that Python HTTP server. So with this server, what you can do, you can click backspace, bro. Paste it exactly. Remove the dollar in the front. Yeah, run it. So it's running it on the port 9000. So go back to the same thing. Go back to your old terminal. Sorry, old terminal. You're in the temp, right? So type in wget, wget. Now type in, array bro, wait bro, let me tell you, type in wget again, space. So what is the URL now? 192.168.0.125. 0.124. That is your own IP. 4. Colon. Yep. What is the port number? 9000. Now give a space and type in linpiece.sh. I'll tell you now. I'll tell you a simple stunt. What is going on? Linpiece.sh. That's exactly the name. Exact name, bro. Linpiece spelling correct to go to. Linpiece spelling. Check the Linpiece spelling. What exactly it is? LINPEAS. LIN. Yep. LINPEAS. LINPEAS.sh. Click enter. Now you downloaded it's actually downloaded. Now type in ls space -la. Click enter. Now linpiece, did it download? Okay. What exactly happened is, no. You typed the IP address wrong, if I'm not wrong. You need to give HTTP in the front. HTTP. No. You actually typed it correct. You actually forgot to give the HTTP and a semicolon and // Go type in duplicate again. Duplicate. You got to give it in form of a URL. Go back, bro. Go here. It's a duplicate. Type duplicate. Why are you getting confused? Type duplicate. Now give a space. HTTP. You need to give it in form of a URL. Yep. Yep. It's 0.124. You actually entered it 2 times, man. Come on. Type duplicate again. Simply type duplicate. Type in now 192. I know your IP 192. Don't need to no, bro. 192.168. Point, bro. Why are you point ante video semicolon colon type just bro point full stop dot symbol 192.162 dot 168 dot 0 dot 124. Now give colon and 9000 is a port number. And now give a space. Type in linpiece.sh. Click enter. We'll see if it is taking a while. It's actually, I don't know if duplicate is working in this guy's computer. Downloaded one file. Okay, type in ls. Nah, it did not work. Cat index.html. Okay, type exit. Okay, so usually go back there. Go back to your normal terminal. Normal terminal, brother. So what you can do is simple. I'll tell you what to do now. Close both of your attack box on the target machine. Close Kali Linux and the other one as well completely. So you need to use duplicate and the command that I told you to export linpiece, and then you need to type. I'll show you from my system. Now it's all right. Maybe I don't know if I have that, but it's going to take a while. Should I show or not? So when you run linpiece.sh, you need to give /linpiece.sh. It's going to like give you a bunch of vulnerabilities in your system. Now don't click on stop presenting. Go back there. And now wait a second. Go back to your normal files. Normal terminal. Now click Control++. Open the linpiece file, linpiece.sh. Go to desktop and cat that file. I'll tell you what exactly it is going to do. You need to send linpiece.sh, or else simply go back. No. Go back to your root itself. From there, the temp directory. We can do some langa things. Go there. type in duplicate and go back to the Linpiece GitHub page, the URL that I told you to copy. Copy there. Copy the same URL and paste it there simply. This is a big brain time. Paste it. Click enter. See? Another trick. ikkane duplicate to adi ikkada download cheyapishna. So type in ls space dash la. Bro, I asked you to go to the. Did you go to a temp directory at least? Bro, you need to go to temp directory, bro. cd temp. cd/temp. Now check ls space dash la. Now do the duplicate and the same thing, the directory. Duplicate and paste the URL. Type duplicate. You don't need. You already have the URL in copy mode. Paste it. Enter. And now type in ls-la again. ls-la. Click enter. Now give permissions to the linpiece.la, executable permissions. I told you how to give executable permissions. How do you give executable? X. Yep. linpiece.sh. Now type in /linpiece.sh and wait for the results. This one is going to analyze everything. You will be like in mad shock after what it's going to show you. Enter. All right, you're already root. It could take longer to complete. So it's going to give you all the vulnerabilities. It's going to check everything in your system. It's going to list out everything, including the environmental variables. What are all the vulnerabilities in the system? Now, if you check everything, the ones in the red are the ones with the vulnerabilities. So it's going to suggest you some CV exploits as well. We are going to do them right now. You need to do this when you're in the user 5 or something like that. Okay. This is the way where you can find the vulnerabilities and get into the root user. It is checking everything. It's going to show you all the results. So that is the advantage of Linpiece tool. And this is the target mission. And also, I told you only this one has 12 ways to escalate privileges. We only did 4, and this is the 5th. There are like 6 more ways you got to find out on your own. Is the reason I gave you the Linpiece. So by using Linpiece, you can like check what are in the red, and you can like sudo as admin successfully because you're already in the root, so you don't need to do anything. That's the other thing. It will check for the files with interesting permissions. Set user IDs. So wait and watch. See, the one in the red are the ones where you can like mess them up. Mount, okay, there is a vulnerability, mount Apple Mac OS. bin/mount unmount. Okay, you can use that to find that one as well. The user5 script, user3 shell, we saw that. And also it is checking for the set group IDs. Nothing with set group IDs. And there is another one, cap_chown. What is for the ch_OWN, change owner. You can like change the owner to the root as well. So that's another vulnerability. I actually told you like what you need to do directly there to escalate a privilege. So when you run linpiece in a user, it's going to search for the vulnerabilities all over the file system. So you can find the vulnerabilities by using the hardware as well, your NTFS file system in here. NTFS is a file system, right? You can like you can escalate the privilege using the NTFS file system here. So, yep, and there are like passwords as well that are open. This is the final tool. By using this tool, after this, do the whole thing, like watch the recording or something like that, and do the whole thing again, practice the whole lab. And then once you get into user5 itself, run linpiece. So that's the whole thing. Like you can like check the linpiece, what exactly it gave you. Wait for a while. It's going to show you something as well. It's going to show you the CVE numbers as well. What CVEs you can use to get to the root. It will show you like something like 7 or 8 CVEs to get into the root access. You can like you need to use like 2 of the C programming scripts, and then you can like do that. గొంతు పోయింది సనత్ గాన్ స్టోరీ లాస్ట్ లో స్క్రీన్ చేయమంటావా లైట్ బ్రో ఇప్పుడు వద్దు చిల్ మ్యాక్ లో విబి ఇన్స్టాల్ అవ్వట్లేదు నువ్వు ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసేదాన్ని బట్టి ఉంటాయి ఎట్లా ఇన్స్టాల్ చేస్తున్నావు అని మ్యాకులు వాడడం అందుకే మేము కూడా లంగకథలు మ్యాకులతో అన్ని లెట్స్ వెయిట్ సో go up and see any interesting observations there. In the transcript, I actually uploaded the transcript to the Google Drive as well. In the transcript, I also showed you a way to escalate the privilege, one of the other way. So you can try that as well. Check everything, like, see, there are like password page itself and password screenshots. Check everything, go and check everything. Ah, shit. Feels good when you fart. ప్రీబిల్ తో ఓపెన్ అవ్వట్లేదా చిన్న సెట్టింగ్ చేయాలేమో పైన చూస్తుండి ఇంకా చెక్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ and if you want to do the same thing for Windows, there is a tool called WinPeas, WinPeas. I actually provided you a book, like a cheat sheet, 34 pages. It will tell everything crystal clear. I still use that book till today, and you can use that to actually like check the whole things there. Like you can like download the WinPeas as well directly from the cheat sheet that I provided for the Linux privilege escalations. From there itself you can download. And yep, check everything. See if you can find anything interesting. So there will be something like another one like auto script, which I actually created a script, another one similar to the script. Yep. We'll help you. We'll help you fix that, bro. Don't worry. But not now, but probably tomorrow, if possible. Because after this workshop, I'm actually going to bed. The ones in the red are the interesting observations. See, you can like get the shadow file directly from here. You don't need to type in etc/ you don't need to escalate like all the way through the shadow files by directly searching. You can check the user one. You already got the hashes there. I mean, you got the hashes because you're in the root. So don't worry. You won't get that. Don't worry about the hashes because you're in the root. It actually showed everything. Go up. So this is how the linpiece work. So that's how. Did you understand how the linpiece work and installation of linpiece? Type yes in the chat if you guys understood like how to install linpiece. Everyone. That is the most important tool for privilege escalations. And others as well. Like if you guys understood, good job. And also, I'll show you another tool. Type in PS by 64. Go to the bottom, complete bottom. This is the one we used in the Harry Potter machine. The boys need to know that. కుమార్ పట్టెం బ్రో వెళ్ళిపోయాడు మనల్ని వదిలేసి నా వల్లనే ప్రాబ్లం అయితే నేను వెళ్ళిపోతా బ్రో అంటే దొరకాలి గ్రూప్ చాట్ లా సావగొడతానని అరే సుజానా యువర్ వాలంటీర్ రైట్ Susanna, what you need to do is I'll send you a list of phone numbers. See if they have WhatsApp and just create a group. Just create a group and just email them or do anything. అరే సనద్ ఒక పని చేస్తా సుజానాకి యాక్సెస్ ఇచ్చేస్తా అదేంది మన వర్క్ షాప్ లిస్ట్ ఇది ఏమంటావు నువ్వు లిస్ట్ యాక్సెస్ ఇచ్చేస్తావు వాళ్ళకి ఏంది వాళ్ళకి యూజర్ వాళ్ళది ఏంది ఒక గ్రూప్ చాట్ క్రియేట్ చేసి ఇన్వైట్ లింక్ వాళ్ళకి ఈమెయిల్ చేయమందామా లేదంటే పని అయిపోద్ది ఒక గ్రూప్ క్రాట్ ఒక సింపుల్ ఐడియా చెప్తాను గ్రూప్ క్రాట్ నాకు పలకనీకి రావట్లేదు గ్రూప్ చాట్ క్రియేట్ చేసి నాకు ఆ లింక్ పెట్టు నేను అందరికి నేనేంది మాస్ ఈమెయిల్ పంపించేస్తా ఒకటేసారి ఒక గ్రూప్ చాట్ క్రియేట్ చేసి నాకు ఇప్పుడే లింక్ పెట్టు నాకు వాట్సాప్ లో నార్మల్ ఒక గ్రూప్ చాట్ క్రియేట్ చేసి ఇన్వైట్ పెట్టు నన్ను సనత్ కి నాకు లింక్ పెట్టేసాయి నేను సనత్ యాడ్ చేస్తా మా ఇద్దరిని అడ్మిన్ చేసాయి తర్వాత సో బ్రో Suman Kumar, that's how you do the link piece, but you need to like do it from the normal user instead of the root. Okay. If you do in normal user, then it will be an advantage. It will tell you like bunch of CV scripts to escalate privileges. So it's all right now. What you need to do is give me a second. We will give the access in a minute once the workshop is done. But I added so many things here for you guys directly, like the transcript as well, so you guys can like check what went on in the chat and the important links if you guys have missed out. Give me a second. But yeah, that's how we're gonna do. If you have any doubts, you can ask me now in the workshop. This is the end of the road. We came to the finals. You can like shut down everything and stop sharing your screen. We will have a chit chat session for half an hour and then we will complete that. And you guys have any doubts? So I'm happy to answer your doubts right now. Yeah, workshop is completed. I showed them all the tools, but there will be tasks for if you guys want to get a certificate. Bro, I'm not actually gonna like simply give a certificate because see, the things that I teach, you need to like apply. Then only you will that's a point of me taking a workshop. You know what I mean, right? See, you need to like practically apply them and like give me some results. Like just do what I told you. Okay. Do what I told you in the workshop recording, practice that and send me the screenshots to my mail ID or the Sanath's email ID. Wait. Everybody, I want to take a picture. Come on. We are going to. अरे कैमरा ऑन करो भाई लोग अरे ध्रुव बोसीडी के कैमरा ऑन कर Good boys. I'm actually going to take a picture. Done. So if you guys have any doubts, let's take a 5 minutes break. Everyone, listen up. We'll take a 5 minutes break and then we'll have a doubt session, okay? Because Sanat is already like, he needs to drink some water. I need to drink some water as well. My voice is gone because I'm like continuously instructing non-stop and speaking for like last 3 hours. So just give me a second. I'll just have some water and I'll be back, okay? So that I can speak for like other 30 minutes. I don't want to die today. See, if I give any content, I'll explain it till the end. Like, this is how the workshops are. Our workshops. Pure pen testing. This is how you're going to do in the real world as well. Yes, bro, you can stop the recording and